Alright, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean... I meant to catch it before it started going again, you know? Also, like, it's kind of weird for me right now because, we put soundproofing in this room, right? I don't know if you guys would have seen, but we put in soundproofing a couple days ago, and a lot of it has fallen onto the floor, like, from the ceiling, like, from where we have put it, but most of it has stayed on, and so it's weird for me now to hear my own voice, because I think that I sound better. I don't know, like, I sound less echoey, so to me, I sound better, and it's kind of weird, like, you know what I mean? It's weird for me to think that I sound this good. I don't know how it is for you guys. Let me know. Yeah, like, behind me, these have stayed up, but, like, we have more over there, and it's, like, you know, a lot of them have fallen off, and it's my fault, because for some reason, all the ones that Arnold have put on, those ones have stayed, but all of the ones that I stuck on have not stayed, even though, like, sometimes he put on the stickies at the back. So it's not the stickies, but it was, like, the amount of, like, pressure. I did not CPR the soundproofing into the wall enough, I guess. And thank you, Madcap, for, subbing, or resubbing, I guess I should say. And hello. I hope that you're doing well. But yeah, we have the soundproofing behind and then on this wall and on this wall, and it's like, it's just uncanny. It's like a little uncanny. I'm like, this is the first time I'm recording since we've done it, and I'm like, man, like, I don't know if it's any different for you guys, but it's definitely, like, for me, it's, like, noticeably different. Like, it's weird. Like, it's kind of weird. It's a little uncanny. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I hope that you guys are doing well. You guys had a good, you know, holiday and everything. I know some people are still on holiday. I am still on holiday until next week. But yeah, Arnold was streaming a lot, and then I kind of, like, fell out of the rhythm with my streaming schedule, but I definitely wanted to make sure that we did this before we went anywhere. Thank you, Iris. Yeah, Iris. Oh my god, now I'm like, can I read? Yes, thank you, Iris, for resubbing as well. Like I said, I hope that you guys had a good holiday, and I appreciate, now we have 2 people at 3 months. I wonder what the badge looks like for that, because I forgot. It's been a while, but I have different badges, like, for the different amount of months. I think that, like, for my account, it may show it, but... Hi, Jojo. How's it going? Oh, the hype train thing is up. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, it's nice to get back together with you guys after, it's been, like, it hasn't been that long, but it's been long. Like, it's still been a long time. Yeah, I just want to give a chance for everyone to get in here, because this is going to be fun. Like, there are a bunch of new characters in the game now. I'll show that as well, just, you know, while I like to, like, talk at the beginning, make sure, like, everybody knows and everybody can get in here and everything. So there's Stitch, there is Scar, we still haven't got, Scar's not a new character, it's just that, like, because I had school, I was never able to get him, like, I just could not stream during Halloween, like, I couldn't stream during Halloween at all, especially because of Twisted Wonderland Halloween, and so I still don't have Scar yet, so that's what we're doing today. I was like, I don't know, I don't want to, I'm like, how do I say this? But I was kind of, I don't know, I was kind of feeling weird today. I was like, yeah, like, things just don't seem to be going right. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream. But what kept me going was, of course, talking to you guys, but then also knowing that I've waited until, you know, I've waited like 5 months so I could get Scar, and so we're getting Scar today, hell or high water, you know what I mean? And so that's kind of what has, that's what's been keeping me going, knowing that we have a bunch of new characters, and I definitely want to make sure that I'm able to get them before I go back to school, because I don't know if you guys remember, since it's been too long, but basically the way that I try to play this game is I do a lot of it off stream, like, just sort of like the tedious stuff, but I try to keep the story quests and, like, the realm quests and the friendship quests on stream, at least most of them. I didn't do that, like, I didn't do that with, like, Minnie and stuff. Like, I maxed out Mickey, and I maxed out, well, I didn't max out Merlin, I kind of kept him, right? But, you know, sometimes I'll do the friendship quests if they seem interesting, or if they don't seem interesting enough, I'll do the friendship quests off stream. But if they seem interesting, I try to save them, right? And so I just haven't been able to unlock any of, like, the new characters. I haven't been able to do Scar. Obviously, Buzz and Woody just came out, so that's not that big of a deal. I have been playing the event, and I have been decorating, but as you can see, these are the last 2 things I have to do for the event, which still has 21 days, and it's to hang out with Buzz, and it's to hang out with Woody, who I currently do not have, so very important to make sure we get all of that done today. But yeah, I know this is so bad, but I'm so curious, like, I want to listen to my own voice. I hope that you guys will let me indulge myself for a second. Okay, it doesn't sound, like, that different. It's still, like, part of my audio setup's still kind of scuffed. There are some things that I need to fix. However, I don't know, like, I'm just digging it. I'm digging the soundproof vibes in terms of, like, how it sounds different, at least how it sounds different to me. But, you know, I won't dwell on that too much. We should just get into it. And so let me start recording so we can make sure that we capture. And so, yeah, this is also, like, I'm trying to also upload the reactions to getting all the characters on YouTube and things like that. And so, yeah, I'm going over all this because it's been so long since I've streamed Dreamlight Valley. Like, I don't know how many people remember, but I basically am doing it sort of in the same way that I'm doing Twisted Wonderland. And if anyone is curious about Twisted Wonderland, it should be tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get through the entire event tomorrow, but I would like to try because it is not as long. It is, but it also isn't. Like, it is as long, but it also isn't as long, so I think it may be doable in one stream, but we will see. And so without further ado, okay, we are recording in January 2023. It has been months since Scar came out, but I was just too busy to get him on stream. And so now, finally, we are getting to talk to Scar. And I'm so excited because, like, Scar is in that same vein, I think, to Ursula, where Scar's just such a fun character. Ooh, okay. I like, so far, like, I like his house, at least. Like, I like how you have that sort of geyser thing from the movie, like the green smoke and everything. I think that that's really cool. Let's pick up this first. This may be a diary page. Oh, he's just walking around. See, that's so cool too. Like, we haven't really gotten any animal characters other than Remy. There's an extremely bitter lion inside of this cave. Oh man. I mean, you know, sometimes I feel that, Scar. I feel that too. It does seem like there's also a chest in here, so let's make sure we, you know, oh my god. I don't remember the sound effect. I don't usually, am I just weird? I don't usually play games with the sound on. Like, I do, but I also don't. I usually just turn everything off and, like, listen to podcasts and stuff. So maybe I just forgot, but I'm like, the sound. There's sound? Oh my god. But yeah, I love the smoke in the back that is, like, the hyena area. The area with all the geysers, like in the elephant graveyard. I love that this sort of feels like almost the top of that area, like he could literally climb out and give his speech that he does and be prepared. I just think that that's great. Okay, so now let's actually, he's trying to make a break for it. Like, you know, he wants to go. He wants to get out. So we should definitely talk to him. Oh man, his voice is so cool. Okay, ooh, what Scar voice? What voice are we giving Scar? I don't know. Like, I feel like that he has, I don't know, such a different voice compared to, like, Leona, who is, like, based off of Scar. I don't think I can do this justice, but we'll try. Well, if it isn't Calxiyn, it's been far too long since you came round to visit. I was beginning to think you'd leave me trapped in here forever. Oh. Scar, do we know each other? You're so cute. Oh, I want to say that. I want to say that he's cute. I don't know why. I'm bad. Hey, you could try. If you'd like to become acquainted with my claws. Oh, man. He's so close to, like, it's so intimidating just based off of where I clicked, obviously. Like, you know what I mean? Where he's just so close. Oh, no thanks. Don't mistake my oh my god. Don't mistake my conviviality for, oh my god, I have never seen either of these words in my entire life. You guys must think I'm illiterate or something. You guys must be like, has Cal read a book recently? I read a lot. I've never seen any of those. They, like, I don't know, they're trying to make him sound smart on purpose. Don't mistake my conviviality for egg okay. In fact, quite the contrary. Before the forgetting, you were one of my most loyal assistants when I ruled over this entire valley. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't know about that. See, he must have felt like he was ruling. I don't think he was actually ruling. He just, you know, he felt that way. He felt in charge, but... you're exaggerating, Scar. Oh, fine, if you insist. You ruled over the rest of the village. But when it comes to the Sunlit Plateau, everyone knows I'm the rightful king. Of course, there's little worth ruling over since the river dried up. Uh-oh! That's not good. Okay, but that's like in the movie, right? There's drought, there's famine. That's interesting. What happened to the river? I can only presume that something's blocking it, and the land has grown quite so parched that there's no prey. Without water, there's no life. The power within the Pillar of Nurturing has died out. And now there's all sorts of pesky dark powers in the air. If someone doesn't fix this soon, the whole plateau will become an arid wasteland. And the most tragic part is, it's all your fault! It's my fault! That's so rude! Oh my god, that's so funny though. Oh my goodness. Have we recently received more bits of the player's life before the forgetting? I can't remember. I don't think so. I think that, like, we've heard about it in the valley. We've heard that we locked up Mother Gothel, I think, like, for her own good. I don't know. I think that we locked up Mother Gothel. I think that we did that. But I don't think that there was anything else, like, super significant. There was the thing about the dark entity, in terms of, yeah, there was a thing about the dark entity in terms of, like, that there may be some parallel world where, or not even a parallel world, but like the dark part of our heart is like around or something and like personified into a person. That was something that I remember just from like editing my VODs recently, but that was like when we were the ruler of the valley. In terms of like her real life before the forgetting, I don't think that the game has talked about that, and it probably won't because it's supposed to be your player insert anyway, kind of like Twisted Wonderland. Doesn't talk about what you were, like, were you a student, were you a salary woman, were you on Broadway, like, it does not tell you in Twisted, like, who you were before, really. I think that that's kind of what the game's going for, but in terms of, like, when we did round 1 of the valley the first time, the biggest thing was, like, the dark entity stuff, I think. Hello, Cal, hello, chat, hello, Ven, how are you doing? Yes, it's Scar, and I love his attitude. My fault, what? Yes, this all began when you abandoned the valley. Though perhaps with my guidance, you could set it all right. I love it! He has such a smug little face! Why did the pillar dry out? Because it's connected to the river that runs through the plateau. Without water, the pillar has utterly broken. It seems to be connected to all of the life on the plateau. When one flourishes, so does the other, but when one is broken... so they're all connected to each other in the circle of life! Oh, man, almost like oh, that's funny. Circle of life. Oh, yes, but don't ever say that phrase in my presence again. I love him. All the annoyance started when something blocked the river. I have no idea what that could be, but I do know it began at the same time as the forgetting. And not long after, those blasted rocks fell on my lair. I've been trapped in here ever since. Okay, so that's interesting. So in Scar's version of events, we didn't trap him in here. He got trapped. Now, wasn't that when you also abandoned the village? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause this. Oh, I know you didn't, Calxiyn. It seems disaster just naturally follows you. That's so bad. But if you fix it all, it might make up for the trouble you've caused. Why should I help you? Because it's your place in the food chain. The valley was a far better place when I ruled it with you at my side. Oh, man, I don't know whether to be, like, naive or to say something else. I could always use more help around here. You see, it's a fine arrangement, a quid pro quo, as it were. I think he's my favorite. Him and Ursula, they're just sending me. It's just making me so happy. Of course, if you're still not convinced, then don't do it for me. Do it to help the village. Restoring the Sunlit Plateau will make life so much better for everyone. Isn't that what a good ruler ought to do, Calxiyn? Just tell me what I need to do. Bruh, I know, I love him. He's so funny. It's killing me. It's so good. I love how they've, like, interpreted his character. Must I do everything myself? Find out what's blocking the river. The water flows from the depths of the Vitalis mines beneath the cliff of the Sunlit Plateau. There are mines oh wait, that's me. There are mines beneath cliffs? Oh, What do they mine in there? I haven't the faintest idea, as if it was nothing of value to me. Search the mines until you find what's blocking the flow of the river, and then, don't forget this part, fix it! Only then will you restore life to my kingdom, and you will earn your way back into my good grace. I love him. I have a problem, guys. I have an evil man problem. You know what I mean? Like, I need to stop. Like, I was never really... I wasn't one of those people that... And there's nothing wrong with this, okay? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. But I wasn't... Let's switch now, because I think we're actually playing the game. I was not one of those people that were attracted to Scar. You know, like, some people really like Scar. Like, I was always, oh, hello, he's with me? Oh, okay, so he's coming with me, I guess? I'm gonna lower my chair just a little bit right now here. But yeah, okay, so I guess we're going on this mission together, okay? I wasn't one of those people that was, like, simping over Scar, you know? Like, I was definitely more of a Kovu kind of girl myself, right? I was definitely more into Kovu, right? But I think, I don't know, as I've gotten older, as I've gotten older, Scar has just aged like fine wine, and now he seems a lot more he seems a lot more attractive than he was before. You guys must be like, what is she talking about? I love Kovu. I hope that they'll do the Lion King too, and like some of the sequel characters in this game. I know it's very unlikely. It's probably not going to happen, but I would do unspeakable war crimes for Kovu in this game. Not even like, I don't know, not even like in a weird way because I simp over Kovu, but I'm one of those people that have, I don't know, questionable taste. I just love the Disney sequels. Like, I haven't been in here, by the way. That's another thing that I should mention, is that I haven't been in here, just because, like I said before, this was all part of, like, the Halloween-ish update, and I have not been able to really play since Halloween. Also, does anybody feel like the music is kind of quiet? I'm gonna just pop that up a little bit. Just, like, by 2, maybe. I don't know. I can't hear anything. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a little better. I mean, I can always lower it on my end, but, like, it sounded just a little too quiet, and I wanted to fix it. Okay, I don't know if that's any better. You guys let me know. Maybe I'll listen to it myself as well, actually. Okay, I realize that can't work for a very specific reason, and I didn't realize it anyway. Yeah, it was like literally quiet. When I asked you guys to listen to the sound, I realized why. It's because, like, to listen to my computer, I had to turn off the sound from the game, if that makes sense. And so the sound from the game wasn't playing. You guys were just in complete silence. That did not help at all. Anyway, I hope, you guys should be able to hear it now. You guys should be able to hear the music now. Sorry, that was zero IQ moment. I turned off the desktop audio so I could listen to the YouTube video without you guys hearing the feedback, and then I realized that listening to the desktop audio but turning off the desktop audio means that the sound wouldn't play like to you guys in the stream. Anyway, you should be able to hear the music now. Or, like, just the creepy ambient noise sounds. But yeah, I just like the Disney sequels a lot. Like, I think that they deserve better. I think they deserve more. I know that not all of them are good. Like, there's, like, a Brother Bear 2. And, like, probably things that did not need to happen. But I still think that some of them should have rights. Some of the Disney sequels were really good. And I'm sad. Like, I think The Lion King 2 is objectively the best one. I do think that it is. If I had to pick one. I think that The Lion King 2, there is stuff down there. Okay, The Lion King 2 just has the best story, and I think also the best music, right? Like, and like some of the best animation as well out of most of the Disney sequels. I'm not including Frozen because Frozen was like an actual sequel. Everything else was like direct to DVD. Like they they did not make it like they made Frozen, like, you know, they did not make it what like, oh my god, they did not make it like they made Frozen. You guys can tell it's been a while since I've streamed, eh? But yeah, and so with that in mind, I think objectively The Lion King 2 is probably the best one. In terms of my personal favorite one, I really like The Little Mermaid 2. I think there are some issues with The Little Mermaid 2, but I think that at the same time, I really like it. I like the song that Melody has, like with Ariel. I think that's like the For a Moment, Just a Moment. Like, I think that that song is so good. I really like all of the, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say all of it, but I like most of the, you know what's wrong with The Little Mermaid 2, though? Is that they never gave Morgana a song. I don't believe. And I think that that's really what the problem, oh, we cannot go over here. I think that's kind of the problem with The Little Mermaid 2 is that they didn't give Morgana her own musical number, and that's such a staple of characters like Ursula and like Scar that it kind of baffles me. Like, the fact that they didn't make a musical number for Morgana kind of baffles me, honestly, because Disney villains are most known for their songs. They seem to have learned, though, because obviously in The Lion King 2, Zara? What is her name? The lady? Zara. Zara doesn't sound right. Who? Kovu's mom. Like, I know it's not actually his mom. Who is it? Is it Zara? You guys may know, but yeah, I don't know. The other lion, you know what I mean? The female lion who's like now in charge of everything with Scar gone. I think it's Zira. Zira. Yeah, I was close. Zira. Yeah, Zira's still around. That's what she says. She says her name in the song. But yeah, I think that that's what they fixed with Lion King 2, is that they actually gave the villain a musical number, because I think that that would have really helped with Morgana. And what sucks is that, like, they kind of learned that too late. Like, I don't know what came out first exactly, but I feel like that, like, they learned that too late because, in Little Mermaid, Ariel's beginning, that lady, Marina, I think her name's Marina. It's Marina Del Rey, I think that they call her, right? And so Marina has a song, and Morgana never got one, and so that's kind of weird, especially because, like, Marina, I think that's her name. Well, Madcap will know. It seems like Madcap has the Disney sequel names on locked. I have to, like, rewatch some of these. Maybe it's been too long. But yeah, like, Marina was not as good of a villain as Ursula. Like, she, basically, if you guys have not seen Little Mermaid Ariel's beginning, she's the governess, basically. Like, she's basically the governess, and she wants to kind of get rid of Sebastian. Like, that's kind of the thing. Because obviously they couldn't make it Ursula, because that's a continuity error. Actually, no, I take that back. No, it still would have been a continuity error. It would have been. I was like, well, what if it was Ursula before she was banished from the palace? But that wouldn't work with having Ariel in it, because Ariel in the movie doesn't know that Ursula is bad. But if Ursula was the villain in the first movie, she would know that Ursula is bad, right? Ariel would know. But yeah, and so that's the problem, is that even in Ariel's beginning, Marina got a song, and I don't know, I just think that that's strange. These are my controversial, no, probably not that controversial Disney sequel opinions, is that I think that more effort went into Ariel's beginning as well. Like, I think the animation looks a lot better, too, than The Little Mermaid 2, which is a shame, because also, I think that Melody had great marketing potential, and they just fumbled the bag. I don't know if you guys remember, but there is a Little Mermaid TV show. It's on Disney Plus, actually. I would highly recommend it, especially if you do like Disney. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's monster, like, adventure of the week sort of thing, and it just, if you really like Ariel, I mean, you've probably seen it if you really like Ariel, but I think that it's just, it helps with things because it shows Ariel and, like, all of her interest before Eric, I guess. And the movie does that too, and a lot of people forget that, but it shows Ariel's spirit of adventure in a very, I don't know, relatable way, which I feel like that the movie does too, but a lot of people miss it. When it comes to the actual Little Mermaid movie, a lot of people do not understand, like, a lot of people misunderstand The Little Mermaid. I've made a video about that actually too. that people just do not get it and, like, do not get the themes of The Little Mermaid, right? But, you know, for more extensive Ariel characterization, there is the TV show where she does show a lot more interest. Or I guess just not even a lot more, because she shows interest in the regular movie too, but obviously it's before Eric. So if you want to see who Ariel was before Eric, I guess, and like her interactions with humans, yeah, with human, just one, interactions with humans before Eric, it's a very interesting show. See, what they did wrong, here's my controversial Little Mermaid opinion, okay? What they did wrong at the end of The Little Mermaid 2 was they should have had Triton. I know that the whole message is like, oh, Melody just needs to be happy with like what she's given, I get, like with her life, like she just needs to be happy with her life and stuff, right? Like she needs to be happy that she was born as she was born and like embrace herself. But that kind of goes against the message of the original Little Mermaid in a way, right? Because Ariel wasn't happy with how she was born. She changed, right? And I think it's a good thing that Ariel changed. And I like a lot of like the allegorical aspects of that, of Ariel like changing, right? Into a human and not feeling quite right as a mermaid. But what's weird is that like Melody doesn't feel quite right as a human. She clearly, I don't know, to me anyway, she feels better as a mermaid. But then at the end of the movie, they're like, oh, but you shouldn't want to change. You should just stay the same. And I think that's a shame. I think that what they should have done, if I were to rewrite The Little Mermaid 2, what they should have done instead is that they should have had Triton give her the power to switch between and have the amulet, like that's what the amulet should have been. The locket that she has, that's what the locket should have been. Are we done the quest? What just happened? What the heck? Okay, what the heck was that? I did not get that at all. Oh, we cleared the path so we can, like, get around easier. I see. Yeah, because that's the entrance, so it just connected us to this area. I understand. Seems like somebody was playing checkers or something here. I could definitely see this being somehow related to, like, Atlantis. You know, or something. Like, I know that they weren't miners, but they were explorers, and so that's kind of what it's given right now. I don't know who else would be down here, per se, other than the dwarfs, but I don't remember the dwarfs ever having this sort of thing in the mines. Like, that's like alcohol, like someone is drinking. Also, that looks like a DS. That looks like somebody's phone. Do you guys see that? Like, beside the bottle, there's like a little thing, and it looks like almost a phone, and it has like a little mini bow on it or something. I need to enhance. I can't see what that is at all. So yeah, so that's, anyway. I guess we'll just keep looking around because I don't think that that was what we needed. That was just a quick way to get back to the entrance. Also, hi, Lumen. Embracing change and giving someone the same choice that their parent had was a missed opportunity, which sucks because I love The Little Mermaid too. Yeah, exactly. And so what they should have done was they should have made it so instead it was like that, like Melody didn't need to choose between being a human and a mermaid because Triton could just give her the opportunity for her to make the choice at her leisure with the magic shell thing that she wears around her neck. That's what I would do. I've actually, like, I don't know, I've talked myself into now wanting to make a video, like, how I would rewrite. Would anyone care? I don't know. Like, I don't know if anyone would care, but, like, that's what I would do. And then you could make a whole TV show where Melody is exploring the mer world, which I know happened in the Little Mermaid TV show, but obviously the Little Mermaid TV show was focused a lot on, like, Ariel's adventures as wanting humans and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? As interacting with humans. And we did get some depth to, like, I don't know, like, Little Mermaid politics, because there was that one episode where there was, like, this prince guy, and then the prince, like, wanted to marry Ariel, and so she had to go do diplomatic things. Like, there is a little bit of that, but, well, Lumen, that would be, like, that would exceed the cost of your video ticket. Like, you know what I mean? That would be a very complicated video. Like, that would have to be either, like, somebody commissions that, or it would have to be at my own leisure. Because, like, your video ticket will take, like, maximum an hour. The video essay will take, like, 3 weeks. It'll take a long time. But yeah, I appreciate the interest, though. Parallel interest with Ariel wanting to be where the humans are while Melody trying to sneak into the sea. Yeah, and that's what I love about it. I love that they did that. Like, I love that they did that. I love that they did the parallels between Melody and Ariel, and then they just fumble the ending. I don't know if they changed the ending, because they thought that, like, because I don't remember when The Little Mermaid 2 came out, right? But there was a lot of, I would say, okay, fake, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, fake feministic criticism of, like, oh, Ariel gave up her voice for a man and she changed her body for a man, right? And so I don't know if they changed the ending of The Little Mermaid 2, or not changed the ending. I don't know if they wrote the ending of The Little Mermaid 2 because they had, how do you say, like, they knew about the backlash of the original, or the criticism of the original Little Mermaid. But I think that that was a poor choice, because I think that, like, ultimately, The Little Mermaid is aging better than that criticism, right? Like, people have made that criticism, but I think that that criticism is wrong, in my opinion. Like, the idea, like, oh, she changed her voice for a man, like, that makes her a bad role model. I think that that criticism is incorrect, and I feel like that as... I hear this weird noise. It sounds like someone is snoring in here. Is that just me? Anyway, and so... Ooh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, and so I think that that criticism has kind of gone away. I think people have realized that that criticism of the movie was sort of wrong, and that people were wrong to say that. Like, I think that people are kind of realizing that that may be the case, is that people didn't get the point of the movie, and the criticism that she changed her body for a man was wrong. I feel like that to do this, we need to, like, hide in the tide or something, because we can't walk on that piece of wood otherwise. And so even though the criticism may have been prevalent around the time The Little Mermaid came out, and then around the time, like, the sequel also came out, even though it may have been prevalent, I don't think that it was right for them to take that seriously. If that makes sense. Like, I don't think that they should have actually taken that to heart and then made it so Melody had to stay human. Because I think as time goes on, a lot of people see, like, the queer allegory of The Little Mermaid, especially the trans allegory of The Little Mermaid, right? And see that, right? Like, if, like this idea that, like, Ariel modifying her body for a man being wrong and, like, whatever. Like, that's a very, like, cisgender way of viewing that thing, basically, right? Whereas, you know, now I think that a lot of people could see it like almost like an allegory for transitioning or something. And so I think the sequel actually ages a lot worse. The sequel ages worse. Thank you for the hydrate, Lumen. But yeah, I think that the sequel ages worse because... Oh, here it is. The sequel ages worse because it almost paid attention to the, like, to that criticism and made Melody stay the way she was. But now, in comparison to The Little Mermaid, it seems like a step backward instead of a step forward, right? Okay, if the water is blocked, please read. These night thorns are getting worse and worse, but don't worry, I know how to stop them. I spilled some root beer on them and they shriveled up a little. If we could make a whole lot more root beer, we could use some of the candies to get it all fizzy. Why, I bet we could get rid of all these night thorn roots. I left all the ingredients in the chest at the camp. I just hope I can put it all together in this barrel before the forgetting gets to me. Who would have written this? This is strange. Root beer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of sounds like an older Disney character, because that idea of why, I bet we could get rid of all the these night thorn roots. Like, it sounds like it could be one of the dwarfs, just like the way of speaking. But I don't know. It also has a little symbol on it that kind of looks like the Musketeer symbol from, like, the Mickey Musketeer movie. So maybe it's supposed to be Goofy or Mickey or something. Like, it could be like, gosh, why, I bet we could get rid of all the night thorns with this root beer, you know? Yeah, someone get the Coke and Mentos. What is this? That's so weird. Okay, so it's in the chest by the camp. Okay, I hope that chest just I see the chest, I just don't understand how to get to it, if that's the one they're talking about, you know what I mean? Or did we have to read that first? Yeah, this is what I don't understand exactly. Is it's in the chest back by the camp, unless, like, over here? Tell Merlin. Oh, I have to tell Merlin first. Are you kidding? Okay, well, I guess we can just go out the door. I guess we'll just go out the door then. All right, well, let's go talk to Merlin, and then we'll keep going. But yeah, that's my Little Mermaid 2 rant for today. I'm right, and I know I'm right. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, let's go find Merlin. We don't need to struggle. We can use the map to find Merlin as well. Sometimes he'll just find us, but... Oops. They, like, changed the sensitivity a little bit. It's much faster to, like, zoom around. I keep forgetting. All this, cause Matt asked about my favorite sequel. So, yeah, I guess my favorite sequel is also, The Lion King 2. But also The Little Mermaid 2, despite the ending, I also really still like. And I do my best to defend it, to defend the indefensible, because I do still like the movie. You know what the worst sequel is, though? Out of the ones I've seen, I'll preface, the worst sequel, actually, hold on, I just remembered something. Take it all back. The best sequel is Aladdin and the King of Thieves, okay? That's the best one. Let's talk to Merlin first, and then I'll explain. I'll explain what I'm thinking over here. Okay. Calxiyn, I suspect. Oh God, that's Mickey. Calxiyn, I suspect you're dealing with another matter that might decide the fate of the whole village. But I suppose that's just all in a day's work for you. I found a certain surly lion in the giant skull in the elephant graveyard. A lion? You couldn't possibly mean Scar. That's right. He asked me for help to restore the sunlit plateau. Be very wary, my friend. Scar is just as treacherous as Ursula. He's not working with you out of kindness. There's always something in it for him. Yeah, he thinks he's king around here and I'm just one of the hyenas. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's just like him, the pompous, lazy miscreant. Of all the villains in the valley, I have a special aversion to Scar. He refuses to learn my name and insists on referring to me as the windbag with the pointy blue feather and the unkept white mane. Oh, that's kind of funny, though. I don't want to say that. That's mean. Rude, indeed. Now, what did Scar tell you? He told me if I wanted to restore life to the Pillar of Nurturing, I'd need to fix whatever was blocking the river in the, Vialis mine. Oh, the mines! Good gracious, I'd forgotten all about those. I went inside and explored them. They're huge, oddly beautiful, sure. That they are. I wish I could remember what was mined in there. The river's being blocked by the roots of some giant nightthorns that grew down from the cliffs above. My magic doesn't seem to work on them. I see. Well, perhaps some more mundane substance could kill the thorns at their roots. I found a note someone left, tacked up there in the mine. A bunch of ingredients lying around, some candies and a recipe for extra fizzy root beer. Brilliant! This means your job is already half complete. Before you arrived, there was only one way we could keep the night thorns at bay. Sugary, carbonated beverages. What? Really? Like root beer? Precisely! The fizzier the better. Of course, they only worked on the smallest, less virulent night thorns. But if you use that recipe to whip up some especially fizzy root beer and combine it with the crackling candy, why, that might just be enough to stop this problem at its root.
I tip my hat to you.
Oh man, Merlin's funny. Also, I love what they did to his house, by the way. I haven't really been in any of the houses since the updates happened, but I love this. I love how there's kind of like the alluding to something hidden behind this map. I love seeing his bag of, like, tricks over here. I just really like this. It feels much more homey now than it did before. If I'm lucky, maybe I could, get a screenshot of how it looked before from, like, my original playthrough. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, what I was gonna say, okay. Aladdin and the King of Thieves is the best Disney sequel, objectively, I think, other than The Lion King 2. Like, at that point, it comes down to preference, but, like, Aladdin and the King of Thieves actually has a story that I think gives something to the original instead of just, like, fucking it up, right? Aladdin and the King of Thieves actually contribute something to the original, story that I think is like a bonus or like it improves upon it, right? I think that that's something for sure. And then also, I just love like the relationship with his dad, and I love like, I think that that song, Out of Thin Air, is such a good song, because I feel like that that's such like an important part of like Aladdin's character, and just like a relatable thing in general. Like, if you guys basically don't know, so here is the whole plot of Aladdin and the King of Thieves, okay? It's that Aladdin's father... Also, I think I have to read the recipe, hold on. Aladdin's father's the King of Thieves, and it's Jasmine and Aladdin's wedding, right? And so he's basically crashing the wedding, not knowing that his son is getting married to Jasmine. They're doing a heist, basically. I think that's the other reason why I like it, is because I tend to like things with a heist, like heist movie for some reason. It like is kind of a heist movie, like in sort of a backwards way, if that makes sense, right? How many of these do we have to make? Just one? Yeah, and it gives Aladdin backstory, and then also just like the oh god, hold on, let me think. Like, your father's a man who taught you who you are, mine was never there. Like, that is so, obviously, like, that's Aladdin singing, so, like, I can't do it, because he's a boy, and then my range is not going down all the way, to Aladdin range, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's such a hard line. Like, that line goes so hard. I think that that's, like, just so, like, I don't know, that's just so relatable, and I just think that that's, like, really cool. I don't know. I just think that that's really cool that they decided to explore that, because I feel like that that's a very real thing, you know? Like, I feel like that, like, if you have lost either parent, I think that that's a very real feeling, you know? Like, how, like, I think that for Aladdin, they don't really mention this in the movie, because I feel like that they were trying to keep it, like, I don't want to say keep it, like, PG, right? But I think that, like... Oh, wait, it told me how to make it. I just made regular root beer. Hold on. Dried ginger, vanilla, and sugarcane. Okay, did I not do that? Oh, no, it's the dried ginger I think is different. Hold on. But yeah, like, if you have lost either parent, I think that that's definitely a big thing. Oh, yeah, they don't talk about it in the movie, because I think they wanted to keep it PG. But, like, I think it's the idea that, do I have the candy, though? Oh, so it gave me the candy. I just had to make the root beer. Okay, now I understand. I think that, fuck, I keep forgetting. The game keeps interrupting my train of thought. I don't remember. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, the movie doesn't mention it, because I think that it would have been, I don't know, they wanted to keep it PG or whatever. But the idea that, like, you know, marriage, sometimes, not always, but, like, in the Disney universe, it seems like, you know, with, like, Ariel and, you know, The Little Mermaid 2 and whatever, for a lot of people, marriage is, like, after marriage, you would have kids, right? So I think that what they were trying to get at with Aladdin's song was, like, my father was never around, so how do I know that I will be a good father and a good husband and, like, all that stuff? And they didn't say it that way, because that's a very mature theme for, like, children, but I think that as an adult, that's what I see in it. Like, that's what he's talking about, right? At least that because in the movie they're getting married, which is already sort of like, you know what I mean? Like not an adult theme as in inappropriate, but just something that a lot of kids wouldn't grasp, right? But if you're rewatching it as an adult and you're in a relationship of some kind, I think that you would resonate maybe with that, like with that feeling like, oh, like, you know, I didn't have this, so how do I know? Also, this is just happening. Oh, okay, well, you know, I believe it, I guess. It's kind of funny that, like, you know, the night thorns, which are sort of this representation, I think, of just, like, the dark entity and forgetting your childhood and all of that stuff are mitigated or taken down in some way by something that is very, like, childlike in nature. you know, like a fizzy drink, basically, because it's basically like the Coke and Mentos thing that you guys were talking about earlier. So I think it's kind of funny how the night thorns are combated by something that is sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say like representative of childhood, because I don't think it's that deep, but isn't it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's almost, it is kind of representative of childhood a little bit. Like this idea of like these zany, you know, ways that you have to solve problems. So I think that that's a really nice like juxtaposition between the night thorns and just how to get rid of them. Obviously we can get rid of them with magic, but I like this sort of like crazy idea, this crazy way to get rid of them. What was that? Okay, well that's just us then. What? I looked away for 1 second. I was taking a drink for less than a second. 1 millisecond. Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, so that was basically us. So does that give validity to my theory that we are the dark entity? Because I thought that before. I mean, I don't know. To me, it was kind of obvious that it was us. But, like, it literally seems to be us. Like, and maybe it has a mind of its own and it's also us? Okay. Oh, it dropped something. Yeah, see, it's making... Oh, my God. Wait, there's like an entire dark castle in here. This is crazy. Wait, what? Oh, and you know what? I thought that it was wearing the same clothes I was wearing, but it's not because I'm dressed in the Christmas stuff. It's wearing the dark entity clothes. Like, it's wearing the darkness clothes that they give you, like the Nightthorn set. I'll show you guys after, but that's what it's wearing because I'm wearing the Christmas stuff. It's wearing the dark entity, like, clothing set. Also, it called it the Forgotten. So is that us? It's like the forgotten version of us, but that's interesting. It dropped something. But that's so cool. There's like a whole forgotten castle in here. See, guys, this game has lore. I don't care. I know this isn't, you know, I know this is no Genshin Impact, okay? But this game has lore, and I really like the lore. I think this is so cool. Like, I just think that's so interesting that there's like an entire like castle and other world. That's basically what I theorized last time we played. But, you know, that was a while ago, so I don't know if you guys would remember, but did I do Ursula's story too? Well, I did Ursula's, like, story initially, but this is the most... Yeah, this is the most information. Like, I remember the Forgotten, but we had sort of a theory about, you know, last time I streamed anyway. Actually, let me save. Can I save? We had a no. We had a theory about, like, us being the forgetting and that we are the forgotten entity and everything. Like, I had a theory about that when we did the quest with Donald and Kristoff and stuff. But, you know, there wasn't really any evidence because we didn't see that. Like, we didn't see it literally as ourselves. But now that we have, I just think that's so cool. Okay, Merlin's still in his house. Very convenient, sir. But yeah, I love the lore. I'll fight someone. I don't care. I think the lore is cool. I do. I really do. And I can't wait till I'm caught up so I can make an actual theory video because I'm so not caught up right now. Lifeless orb? Oh, so there's no life in it.
Well, hello.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Ah, I see you've solved the problem with the river and the Sunlit Plateau. But by the look on your face, I know there's something else bothering you. Come on, out with it. As I was coming out of the mines, I saw the Forgotten. Astounding! Well, don't stop there. What happened next? Merlin, the Forgotten, looked just like me. Like you. Oh dear, this is very perplexing, Calxiyn. Let me consider this. Oh, well, I love that he's doing this in his Halloween costume, by the way. That's kind of funny. Well, it's possible the Forgotten is a splinter of yourself that stayed behind when you left the valley long ago. A splinter of myself? How? As we grow up, there are always parts of ourselves we leave behind. See, that's what I thought, too. Pieces of us that no longer, I suppose you could say, fit. But just because we're finished with a part of ourselves, it doesn't mean that ourselves, that we're not, ourselves is finished with us. In your case, this may be all manifesting itself a bit more literally. Merlin, is this my fault? No, Calxiyn, I assure you none of this is your fault. Cause and effect is tricky. The simplest action can lead to unexpected reactions. And here in the valley, things are especially complicated. All that matters is what you hold in your heart, and we all know you want what's best for the village. Oh, we have to fix this. Well, I've always known that the key to restoring our valley lies with you, Calxiyn. Well, speaking of restoring Dreamlight Valley, Forgotten dropped this. The Orb of Nurturing! With this, we can restore the pillar in the sunlit plateau. Not so fast. Something's wrong with it. It's all dim inside. Yes, I see. Well, the orb feeds off of natural life. When you first placed it in the pillar of the sunlit plateau, it took a long time to thrive. But once it did, it turned into a dry... Oh, God. When you first placed it... Did I do that? Oh, right. Back then. When you first placed it in the pillar in the sunlit plateau, it took a long time to thrive, but once it did, it turned a dry desert into a lush oasis. You must plant it in the ground before the pillar and let nature take its course. Sounds like that's gonna take a while. Well, yes, but there's no reason we can't help out nature with a little bit of magical nurture. Huh? What do you mean? I finally remembered what we used to do to get from the Vialis mines. It wasn't rare gems or precious metals. There are crystals that grow there. When they're combined with a few other magical ingredients, they bring to life the flora around the village at much Oh my God, bone meal! What might have taken months will take mere days. Now, first you'll have to dig up. Okay, yeah, we got that. Good. Then use them to create the magical growth elixir. I took it upon myself to find the recipe after we spoke earlier. Once you've done all that, speak to me and I'll tell you the next step. Okay, cool.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
My theory is that the Forgotten is like the teenage years protagonist. We created Dreamlight Valley as a child and we grew up and we started to change. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My thought process is like kind of similar to that as well, Lumen. Basically, like my theory is that, you know, in the dream pages, they basically talk about, oh, it's better for me to be alone. That way, no one can leave me. Like, it literally talks about stuff like that. So I think that you're kind of right, but I think that basically what I see it as anyway, what I sort of think happened with the protagonist and what the dark entity is, I think that it's probably, like, I don't know how to explain this. I think it's just probably, I think it's probably their trauma, if that makes sense. I think that it is a manifestation of the trauma of the player, and this idea that if they were alone... Oh, I changed my little square area, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw. I'll walk over here for a minute as I explain this. I don't think it's our teenage years, per se, but I think that it's, like, almost the child that we abandoned here. Because we gave up hope. We gave up hope in other people because, you know, the protagonist says, like, oh, if I'm alone, everything will be better that way. It's better for me to be alone so no one can leave. I think that it's not our teen self, but it's actually our child self. Like, it's the child that we left behind here, and we left them alone, right? Because not only did we leave everyone in the valley alone, but we also gave up on ourselves. I don't know if that's too, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if that's too dark of an idea that we gave up on ourselves, but I think that makes the most sense. Like, we gave up on us. You know, just like how we gave up on everyone in the valley, the person we disappointed most was ourselves. You know? I don't know if you guys ever think of this, but you know those, like, oh, like what I would say to my past self sort of things, right? Like, I don't know. I remember having, like, this dream, almost. Like, this dream, and, like, you're not supposed to hear music in your dreams, but for some reason I did, which it probably is not... Which is probably weird. I'll get to this after we read his dialogue. Let me read this first. I will remember. Bravo, you've done it! Your watering can is brimming with magical vitality. Now the last part is quite simple. Plant the orb of nurturing in the ground before the pillar in the sunlit plateau, and attend to it until it grows. It will require a bit of patience for this part, Calxiyn. It's all about nurturing the orb until the spark of magic returns to it.
Well, run along now.
Okay, we'll do that. Oh yeah, so back to what I was saying, like, I remember a while ago, this happened, I don't know, this happened in university. So it was before I started going to school here. I don't remember what the context was, but I remember that I had this dream, and it was, like, set to, like, show yourself from, Frozen, right? And it was, like, me, and there was also, like, me as, like, a child, right? And, like, you guys know, like, there's that lyric in the song, and it's, like, you are all you've been waiting for all of your life. Like, I think that, Elsa's mom says to her, right? Is this where we're supposed to plant it? Can we plant it anywhere in here? And it's okay? Like, anywhere in the range? This might take a few days. Uh-oh. Well, luckily we have other stuff to do. Oh, man. But yeah, and so that's, like, I remember having that dream, and I woke up, and I felt so, like, fulfilled, if that makes sense. Like, I felt so, good, like, after that. And, just, like, so much better. Like, I knew that I was the person that, like, I was waiting, like, child Cal was waiting for after I had that dream. That's how I felt. Maybe it was after I got into school, like the school that I go to now. Maybe it was like that sort of thing, like for, like now that I got into like musical theater school, I was having like, oh, all your dreams are coming true moment. Like you're the one you've been waiting for. It's all gonna be okay. But yeah, I had that dream and that's what I remember. Where's Scar? I'm looking for him. I don't see him on the map. There's like, oh, he's at Remy. That's kind of weird. Oh, but yeah, I do remember the dream pretty well, like very vividly. I just didn't know how to explain it. I don't keep a dream journal though. I mostly like, as soon as I wake up, I just tell somebody. Like I'll just text Hunter, which is basically a dream journal. I just use Hunter as the journal. But yeah, I'm a very, like, vivid, like, dream person, like, in general. But I think that that may be what the game is getting at. Like, this, oh my god, he's not even sitting in a chair! That's so funny! I like, though, like, now there's, like, more spots at the table because we got more characters. I always thought that this was kind of empty in here. Now that makes sense. I want to just talk to you, sir.
Hello.
Oh, I can't, like, progress with him until the quest is over? Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all, because we don't have a couple days, man. You know? I mean, I guess that's all we'll do for Scar for today. Okay. With that in mind, I'll try to stream again so we can get, like, actual Scar, like, friendship story stuff. Because, like, I didn't realize that the orb was gonna take time, but we do have other quests to do. And, we have other stuff to do, so it's fine. That'll just be something that we do next time I stream, because I do want to do Dreamlight Valley regularly anyway, so it'll be a good incentive to come back. You know, make sure that we come back. But yeah, and so I think that, all of that to say, I think that the dark entity is our childhood self who just grew up, right? Like, as we kept growing up, they also grew up, but because we had forgotten the valley, they grew up alone, they grew up without all their friends, and that's like a manifestation of the Nightthorns. Like, after we abandoned the valley, they were stuck here too, our childhood self. And I think that at the end of, like, this part of the lore will probably be us and them. Like, they will convert into maybe, like, you know how in The Sims, you can go into create a sim and, like, see your adult sim in, like, their child form, like, with mods and stuff, like, or when you first create them, you can change your age and then get a version of the sim If that makes sense. Like, you can basically see what that sim would have looked like as a child if you originally, like, made them as a child in The Sims. If you use mods, you can go into create a sim and, like, change the age, and it'll still keep the facial features and the hair and stuff. And so what I imagine is at the very end of the game, or not even at the very end of the game, because, like, this game is gonna be, like, this game is, like, how do you call it? Fuck, I don't know. Constant access game. That's not right. You know what I mean? Constantly updated service game?
Bye-bye.
Service game. Maybe it's service game. You know what I mean? It's a service game, right? And so, like, it's gonna get updated for at least a couple of years. Probably with updates and stuff. So I won't say the end of the game. But at some point, I think that, like, that is gonna be the thing, is that we are going to see our childhood self. And our childhood self is going to, reconcile with us. And so right now, we see them as our age because they are our age. But when we turn them back into being, like, good again, they will turn back into a child and they'll give us, you know, a big hug, and we'll have, like, rescued them and they'll disappear and we save the valley. That's how I picture sort of the end of the game going. Kind of like a very Elsa, like, show yourself kind of sequence, but with your, you know, with the child self of the player and everything. So I think that, like, that would be a really good message at the end. I think that that would be really compelling to see. It's like we saved our child self, and we forgave ourselves, you know? And so anyway, so this is the end of the scar. This is the end of the scar part, I guess, just because, like, again, the stone, we can't do anything. But I will say, I really did enjoy getting little bits of his character. His personality is basically what I thought it would be, but I really enjoyed it. I think that I really like his character. He's definitely gonna be like Ursula for me, I think, where I just really like hanging out with them. But next, I guess we'll just save more Scar for the next Scar part. This was more lore than anything else, I guess. Okay. So now, I think... I don't know what I think. What do I think? I think that maybe we should do Stitch, just because I think I have the object for Stitch with me in here. Basically, anything that was a quest item, I stuck in this box because... you can't talk to some of the characters normally if you have a quest for them. You know, like, they'll, like, progress the quest anyway, and I didn't want, the quest to keep going, so I put all the quest items in a book so the character wouldn't ask me for them, and I wouldn't accidentally progress, because I could not talk to Donald at all, because all he wanted to talk about was the sock, so... But yeah, and so now I think we'll probably get into Stitch. I don't know, like, that's the one I'm least familiar with. Like, I had heard about the Scar quest a little bit, but I hadn't really heard about, like, what was going on with the Stitch quest at all, or if it takes, like, real days or whatever. But we'll start it and then see how things go. Okay, Donald seems to be, he's on the move. He is zooming. He is on the go. Donald is zooming. Okay. You know what else I realized? I don't know if you guys realize this, but, like, I've been streaming for an hour, and my throat is kind of sore. And I was singing earlier today, because I have an audition, and so I, you know, was preparing and whatnot, like, I was getting ready. But I think that because I don't know how to explain it, because we soundproofed the room, I think that, look at Goofy just watching Donald do this, oh my god. I think that before, because there used to be an echo in this room, I couldn't hear myself, and so I would yell a lot, I guess. But now that there is no echo, I can hear myself very well, and I do not feel the same need to yell anymore, if that makes sense. And I'm starting to realize, like, oh, I've kind of been talking not too loud, but I've been talking probably a lot louder than I've needed to, and I'm starting to, like, realize that right now. Yeah, water. Yeah. I know that, it's also probably because I haven't streamed in a while. That could definitely be a factor as well. But, I don't know. I think it's because I realize now I don't need to yell anymore because of the soundproofing. So I think that maybe, I mean, with Hunter, it'll probably be a little bit different in terms of our audio levels. But I think that I may be able to adjust the microphone and stuff because I don't need to talk as loudly anymore or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, totally off topic. But I just realized, I was like, wow, I can actually hear my own voice. Maybe I can just talk at a normal volume instead of screaming. I don't know if my microphone, because my microphone settings are used to me yelling. I don't know if I can do that now because I don't know if you guys can hear me at a normal volume. But like in general, I may be able to talk normally now because the room is soundproofed. And I think that's great. Anyway, let's give this over to Donald and start the Stitch quest. I'm really excited about this one too. I mean, I like Stitch well enough. He's not my favorite character, but like, I like Stitch well enough. He's not my favorite, but I still like him. And so I'm glad that they included him in the game. It's kind of nice to have another character who's not just like a human, who's not just like a princess or something. Like, I like the idea that he's like an alien character and everything. And so I think that that's gonna be cool. Hey, Donald, I found this sock just lying on the ground. It has your initials sewn into the lining. Hey, that's mine. Give it to me. Thanks for finding it. I didn't even know you wore socks. I don't. I got these. Oh, God. I got these as a gift, and now I use them to wash my dishes. Oh, yuck. It's got bite marks and spit all over it. Someone tried to eat it. Where'd you find it? It was just lying on the ground. I wonder how it got there. I know exactly how it got there. It must have been stolen right out of my house. I don't know, Donald. This seems unlikely. I'm telling the truth whether you or anyone else believes me. This is an emergency. It's not just my sock that's gone missing. All sorts of stuff has been disappearing from my house. I've been seeing a bunch of funny lights. Oh my God, he's getting abducted. Donald was abducted by aliens. It's just like The Sims. Oh, man. Okay. Funny lights in the sky? That's right. It was some kind of sock-sealing UFO, but nobody else believes me. They think I'm telling tall tales. I'm gonna need to see some more evidence. You want evidence? Let's go look at the scene of the crime. You better search around my house. The space aliens made a gigantic mess. There's gotta be a clue in there. Oh, okay. This is so funny. This is so weird. You did yell quite loudly. You can adjust yourselves now. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I naturally talk at a project from the diaphragm-like volume. Like, that's just naturally how I am. But I think now, like, with the soundproofing, I don't feel the need as much anymore. You know what I mean? Like, usually when you have the instinct to project as an actor, it's because you know that you're in an echoey space and you have to project, right? But now I do not feel the need. Like, I don't feel the need to project at all, which means that the space is doing its job, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm naturally a very loud person because I know how much volume is required to fill a space. And this space was extremely echoey before, and so we had to do it. But now I'm just like, oh, like, I don't know, to me, in my own head, I kind of sound like I'm on the radio. I know it probably doesn't sound that good, but that's how it sounds like to me in my imagination. It feels like I'm in an actual, like, radio room now, and so, like, I don't need to yell. I mean, I'll still yell if something exciting happens, but I don't need to project. I can talk normally, and you guys will probably be fine now. But yeah. Alright, let's return this. It wasn't that big of a deal, like cleaning up Donald's house or anything. Strange device. Oh, it looks so cute. Looks like a little toy. Like, it has little eyes, and then it has little nose and, like, a little mouth. Huh? What is this? I have no idea what it is. I'll tell you what it is. It's proof that we've got a bunch of stock-stealing aliens in the village. They must have dropped it when they were stealing my stuff. It's making a beeping sound. Wait a minute. It's beeping louder when I put it near my sock. What? What does this mean? Wait, what was that? Did you see that? No. I think my game just glitched. I think a cutscene was supposed to play there and nothing happened. Did you see that? When the drool from my sock fell on the doohickey, it lit up. It says something on the screen. DNA match, authorization 33% complete. What does it mean? This is preposterous. I think it means that this thing belongs to whoever chewed on your sock. And maybe if we could find a couple more DNA samples, it would power up this weird device. Smart thinking, Calxiyn. Maybe that will lead us right to the sock thieves. And prove to everyone around here that I was right. Oh, that's all he cares about. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it then. You might have to wait a bit. I'll keep this doohickey for now. Go wash this sock. Why would someone chew on a sock? This is disgusting. Oh, wait, is this gonna take a couple days too? Uh-oh, it said every few days. Does that mean we can't get Stitch right now? I may need to come back later to do this one too. Why does everything keep taking a couple days, guys? Like, I know, I kind of like that because I know some people were like blitzing through the content, and I don't like do time traveling or anything, and I don't know. I don't want to say I don't think people should time travel in other games because they can do whatever they want, but I know in this game you shouldn't time travel because it'll like actually fuck up your game, like it will break your game. But yeah, so I don't want to say that like stuff that takes multiple days is a bad thing, but having like 2 quests to take multiple days is depressing. Is a little sad. Okay, well, I guess we have this Stitch VOD for whatever we can continue this. But yeah, you can't time travel in this one, which is fine because I don't time travel anyway. But yeah, that's kind of annoying for the sake of my stream right now, just because like if I had known that, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I would have, nah, but it doesn't make sense to start the quest off stream and then only record when I complete it. It's fine this way. We'll stream again. I don't know. Maybe, probably not this week, but we'll stream again and we'll finish the rest of the Stitch thing. Yeah, I mean, so my school schedule right now, I guess this is a good time to talk about this, you know? Before, because we'll just do Toy Story, I guess, now, right? Since we have to wait a couple days. But, my school schedule, and I think I sent it to Lamin directly, but, like, I cannot emphasize enough how absolute ass this school schedule is for this semester. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Some parts of it are good, like, for some reason. So, my dance class usually started at 8 o'clock. Now it starts at 9:30, which is good. I do get some extra sleep. That'll be very nice. But the trade-off is, like, usually I would get an hour and a half break, you know, to eat, to edit, or whatever. But now I don't have that anymore, so I guess that's just the trade-off, right? And at the same time, I can't really have lunch at 9 o'clock. Like, you know what I mean? Like, usually I would have class from 8 o'clock to 9:30, then I would have a break until around 11. Because basically, the first 3 hours at the school are blocked off for dance classes, and so if you were at the 8 o'clock dance classes, you were guaranteed a break. And you don't get to choose this. It depends on your level, it depends on the teacher's schedule. It's like random, basically, whether you're at 8 or 9:30, depending on your level. And so, with that, right, I was always guaranteed at least an hour and a half break, and I could eat, like, before 11. At least 11. Like, 11 is kind of more reasonable lunchtime, but it's not like I can have lunch before the dance class. So now, I have class from 9:30 to 11. Or, sorry, 9:30, what is it? Yeah, I think it's 9:30 to 11 or something. Or, 9:30 to 10:50, right? And I have, like, 10 minutes to, like, get to my next class and eat and whatnot. So it's kind of bad. It kind of sucks to, like, I'm glad that I get to wake up later, because I do think that'll help with my mental health as the semester goes on. But also, I think it's gonna be a little difficult without that break to manage other things. So yeah, it's just like, it's a trade-off. I don't know if the trade-off is good yet. We'll have to figure that out another time. I'm inclining towards the trade-off not being worth it right now, like I thought it would be, but now I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it anymore. But yeah, so basically I have class like from 9:30 all the way to 6 most days, and then one day I have class 8 o'clock all the way to 9. So it's not good. It's not looking good, right? And so I don't know if I'll be able to stream at all during the week. The answer will probably be no. In an ideal world, basically what I will do... Thank you, Ivan, for the follow, by the way. But I think basically what I'll probably do is the shortest day I have is Tuesday. If something happens and I really want to do it for whatever reason... Like, Tuesday would probably be the best day for me to come home and, like, do my makeup and get on and record something. Whether that's, like, a miraculous episode or, like, something's just dropped, like, a trailer, or if I really want to play the game, Tuesday will probably be the best day. However, realistically, I will probably edit on Tuesdays and then stream on Saturday and Sunday. But even then, I'll probably have to do some weeks where I don't play Twisted Wonderland or I don't play Dreamlight Valley and, like, only stream one day and then edit the other day. Just because, like, I used to have time to edit at school and that doesn't seem like it's gonna be a thing either. So, sorry for talking about that. That's kind of boring. My school schedule's not the most interesting, you know, but since we were bringing it up, I thought I'd mention it. That's why I'm trying not- Oh! Oh, this is so cute! This is giving, like, Kingdom Hearts 3, like, Andy's room vibes, which, I mean, I guess, I don't know, is this, like, Andy, or is this, like, post-Andy? That's an interesting thing to think about as well. But, like, it's all a dream, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is so cute! I love that we're small! It does remind me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Oh, this is so cute. I love, like, I don't know, the blocks, I think, had a little shake to them. Oh, this is cute. But yeah, I don't know if this is, like, supposed to be the room of, like, the new girl, right? No, I don't know. That closet, too, has, like, I don't know, multiple kinds of clothes in it, so it's kind of unclear whose room it's supposed to be, because it seems like there's t-shirts, but there's also, like, nightgowns and stuff, so I don't know if it would be Andy or if it would be, like, the girl in the movie. I also haven't seen- Oh, no, it is Bonnie's room! Yeah, because that's Bonnie in the photo, right? Oh, that's cute! So they're going with, like, the continuity. Yeah, because those are the ones from the other movie, right? Yeah, because I haven't seen Toy Story 4, but I have seen Toy Story 3. Oh, okay, that's cute. I kind of like that. I like how Kingdom Hearts is, like, Andy's room, but now this is, like, Bonnie's room. I know that, like, this is not connected to Kingdom Hearts at all. It just always makes me think of it, right? Yeah, because you have kind of the paper mache stuff around the room, too. Like, definitely kind of the room of a younger person. And then the parents are just using the closet, right, for themselves because she's so little she doesn't really need, like, a full closet, right? Yeah, those are the toys from the other movie. Yeah, it's Bonnie's room. That's cute. I like that. Why does the music sound kinda... I mean... sounds kinda sad. You know what I mean? It sounds sort of distorted. Is that just me? Like that? That sounded distorted. That didn't sound right. Okay. Oh, cool. Hi, Buzz.
Buzz Lightyear. I'm in need of assistance.
Am I glad to see you? I'm afraid I'm in desperate need of assistance. Whoa, Buzz Lightyear! Calxiyn to the rescue. I like that. Wait a minute. You don't look like one of Bonnie's toys. I'm a limited edition Calxiyn action figure. I love that. Impressive. Look at all those points of articulation. Bonnie's parents must have bought you recently. Okay, so I'm not really a toy, but I would like to help. Yeah, the music's definitely distorted. Am I crazy? What's going on? My name's Calxiyn. What do you need me to do? Well, I was in the middle of a very important rescue mission when suddenly... there's... secret mission... wait, what? But in uncharted space... What? Is he, like, out of batteries? Are you okay? Are your batteries dying? Oh, no. It's happening again. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's supposed to be distorted because there's weird things happening. It's happening again. What's happening again? My batteries are depleting, and now my electronic features are acting up. My voice box keeps triggering. To infinity and beyond. And my laser won't stop firing off at random times. No need to worry, though. It's just the light bulb. Say no more. Why don't you just stay here while I find you some new batteries? There should be spares around the room. Check over by the closet. Or maybe near the... This is an intergalactic emergency. Over by the... What? There's no time. Search the room for AA batteries and try not to. I protect the galaxy. Oh, whatever you do, do not. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Appreciate the help.
Oh man, this is so funny. I love this. This is great. This is such like a weird concept too. Oh man, okay. Well, this shouldn't be too hard, right? I don't see anything though. I don't see any batteries. Oh, hello, maybe in here? Very convenient, just a the camera hates it here though. Like the camera's absolutely, he's not having it. Like, you know, the camera's just not, it's not working out. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was, yeah, all my school stuff is pretty boring. That's a coffee table. Those are not batteries. Oh no, okay, all my school stuff, there's one, is pretty boring. But I thought I'd mention it just because, like, we're all here, you know? We're all here right now, so I may as well talk about it. And the other thing I was gonna say is that's why I'm not adding any more games other than Dreamlight and Twist, which I know is sort of, like Dreamlight is not the biggest game, and, like, Twisted Wonderland isn't either. Like, I did want to try to stream some stuff like Nier Automata and everything, but I think that, and, like, I wanted to try Danganronpa as well, and I was mapping it out, and I was like looking at a couple games, like Alice Madness Returns, and I was sort of doing the math. I was like, okay, like this game is average, you know, this much time, and each chapter is this long, and so it would take me 5 streams to beat this game, or whatever, or like at least, you know, 10 streams maximum if I really, like, mess it up. And I was just sort of planning, and I was like, you know what? I should probably just give up on this for now and just, you know, focus to see how my school schedule is and then figure everything out later. I think that just Dreamlight and Twisted right now is enough to keep me busy. I mean, maybe, like, Dreamlight too, people are caught up with Dreamlight. Like, there are people that I watch on YouTube that are entirely caught up, and they have been caught up for, like, months. And so it's like, after Dreamlight and I'm caught up with Dreamlight and satisfied, maybe then I could move on to another game. But, yeah, I think as of right now, I should not attempt. I shouldn't try to do too much at the moment. And, like, I'm also optimistic about Ruby coming back, too. I know a lot of people aren't, but, like, this is usually around the time when, like, the second half of Ruby would be going on. I really don't see them, I don't see them prolonging the hiatus much longer. Can I climb this? No, I guess not. I'm trying to figure out what I can climb because I'm sure it's on one of these shelves somewhere. Yeah, it's definitely distorted You've Got a Friend in Me, which is really, really cool. Yeah, after I get caught up with Dreamlight, maybe, but I think that as of right now, just two games, and then, because that's the other thing, I'm like, oh, but they're, like, Ruby is definitely gonna come back, and then that's gonna also, like, happen, you know? I'm optimistic that Ruby will be coming back soon, maybe some people are not. Oh my god, guys, where is it? I feel like I've looked literally everywhere. I looked behind here, too. They said it was by the closet, but I've been in here. Let me take a good look. The camera, it's kind of difficult to maneuver around. Out of the Ruby apparel, which one do you recommend buying? I wouldn't. As of right now, I don't know if anything in the store is really worth it. Hunter and I do, like, a lot of, like, merch videos where we talk about, like, the merch and stuff. I would say that maybe, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I would say maybe wait until more stuff comes out. It also depends on, like, what character you want. There's a really cool Neo and Roman shirt that I would definitely recommend in the store right now. There it is. It's entirely possible to speedrun both games and technically be done with them for that moment. Yeah, not even speedrun them per se, Lumen, but just, like, Twisted Wonderland, I could definitely catch up. I'm just behind right now. And, like, you know, then you would have to wait for more content. Like, you know what I mean? If I was caught up with Twisted Wonderland right now, there would be no story content except for the New Year's event that's going on. Like, as soon as I get caught up with Twisted, I think that there will actually be kind of periods of dead time. Because, like, if I was caught up before Culinary Crucible, that would be a good period of time where nothing would be happening story-wise. Because Culinary Crucible does not count as a story event, right? Like, if I had been caught up after the Firelit Skies event, I would have totally been, if I was caught up after Firelit Skies, I totally would have been, like, available to do something else, because there was this big gap in between story stuff. So, like, this game and Twisted, I could definitely get caught up. It's just a matter of if that's gonna actually happen. But yeah, let's talk to Buzz. All right. Well, where's Woody in all this, too? I sure hope these batteries work. Uh-oh. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Something's still not right. Maybe if I fiddle with the switch on his back? I'll pull the switch to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, it went into, like, Spanish mode. I'm not even gonna try, guys. I don't know how. Oh, that's not right. I wonder what he's saying. It'd be so... Oh, well, amigo or enemy. So, friend or foe. Creature... Yeah, some sort of creature. Or something, like there's a extraterrestrial creature. Are you friend or foe? Yeah, I'm assuming. I guess that was the wrong way. I'll switch him back. Phew, that's better. You have my gratitude. Now that we solved that problem, what were you trying to say to me before? Oh, right, Bonnie, the child whose room this is, has gone on vacation with her family and left Woody and me behind on an important mission. But the mission, well, let's just say it did not proceed according to plan. Woody got knocked out of the window while on recognizance. Woody got knocked out the window? Oh, we have to rescue him. I'm way ahead of you, my friend. I'm way ahead of you, my friend, but I like your enthusiasm. I tried to help him get back inside, but the window slammed down and locked. Unfortunately, the latch is too high to reach. I was in the middle of executing a rescue mission when my battery started to act up. Rescue mission? What were you planning? Do you see the race car tracks all around the room? Well, I was planning to build the track and launch a toy car at the latch on the window. If it's hit at precisely the right angle, it'll unlock and Woody can get back inside. There are just a few parts of the track left to put together. Would you care to assist me? Full speed ahead. I'll take that as a yes. Start by finding the rest of the pieces of the track. If you could bring them back to me once you've got them all, we can finish them together. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure what to think of Buzz right now, because, I mean, I have seen Toy Story, right? But, like, it's not exactly, like, Toy Story is not, like, my favorite, you know, Disney movie or anything. Oh, yeah, the music's fixed now! Yay! That's good. I hope it doesn't get copyrighted. I should have turned streamer mode on. Actually, I may do that. I may just turn it on just because, like, when it was distorted, it probably would have been fine, but, like... Now, I don't know, right? Oh, no! I mean, it sounds kind of fine. It sounds sort of the same, so... Maybe it's just the Mickey Mouse March that the streamer mode thing is for. But yeah, like, I don't know what to think about Buzz right now, because I like Toy Story, but I'm not, like, the biggest Toy Story fan, right? I don't know, I feel like that he's... In the first movie, he's kind of more of a jerk than this, you know? But, like, and less helpful. So I don't know. What do you guys think about, like, Buzz's personality, I guess? That's what I would ask, because I'm not entirely sure. I I expected him to be a bit more abrasive. Like, I do like his dialogue. His dialogue feels natural. It's more like they sanitized him a little bit. But I don't know why they would do that, because they didn't really do that with Scar or Ursula. Like, Scar in particular is still mean. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want the hero characters to be mean. Buzz isn't mean, though. Like, he's not mean. But, like, I don't know. Him and Woody are sometimes a little bit more, like, mean than I think a regular Disney character, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know what I think of them. I don't know if I would personally go out of my way to talk to either of them. They don't seem that interesting right now. But maybe, as we get, maybe it's like that Buzz is only a jerk to Woody when Buzz is around, but wait. Hold on. Maybe Buzz is only a jerk to Woody when Woody's around, but right now, like, Woody's not here. So I think, you know, I think that maybe, like, when they actually, like, when it gets down to it, they do care about each other, and this is, like, a dire moment, right? So he's treating it as a dire moment, as opposed to, you know, being, like, blunt about it, if that makes sense. Being mean to him, like, you know, they're only mean to each other when they're actually around each other. When the other one's in danger, then maybe that's why, right? Like, maybe when the other one is in danger, they're not going to, like, mess around. Like, they sort of have a, you know, a bantery back and forth with each other, but, like, when you get down to it, they still care about each other. Maybe that's why. Yeah, and, like, Woody, yeah, Woody in the first movie was, like, very vitriolic. Obviously, I don't necessarily expect that to be this way because, you know, they changed him a little, like, not that they changed him, but he changed. Like, he as the character changed. Oh, I see it. It's right there. Like, Woody as a character changed, right? But yeah, I always found, I don't know, I was expecting him to be more like, oh, you know Woody falling out the window like the klutz he is or something. I don't know. That's not good. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, something like that. Like, oh, you know Woody always falling out those windows. Like, sort of, like, blaming him for it, but he's just not saying anything like that, you know? All right, let's see.
Hey there.
Looks like you found all the pieces of the track. Good work. Now let's finish building it together. Oh, well, this is nice. I do like this. You did it. All the pieces of the race car track are in place. Oh, wait, that was me. You did it. Some of the pieces of the race, oh my God. The pieces of the race car track are in place, but some of them aren't at the right height. What are we supposed to do? Oh, let me think. I've got it. We'll use the local vegetation to help us. Vegetation, like plants? Precisely. There are some magic growing cactuses scattered around the room. What? What is going on? I guess this is a dream. What are those? Don't let the name fool you. They're not really magic, but they're quite a feat of engineering. They're small oh, okay, they're toys. Okay. That's cute. I'll change my mind. That's cute. If we place them under the race car tracks, add a little liquid, they'll grow and lift the race car tracks into place. Exactly. You have a knack for this kind of thing, my friend. However, there is one problem. The water. I'm not exactly a waterproof toy. Don't worry, my trustworthy watering can will take care of that. Excellent. Then let's find those magic growing cactuses so we can rescue my friend. Yeah, I think this is nice. I think this is cute. Let me see. He accepted that he's actually a toy instead of the real thing. He was a man on the mission when he thought Woody was kidnapped. Buzz is all about coming to terms with new changes in his life. Yeah, Woody probably had the most growth throughout the movies. Pre-screen Woody could never. Yeah, I guess that's why Buzz is nicer now as well. Like, just like an existential crisis will do it to ya, you know? What am I supposed to be watering, though? Oh, I have to gather the cactuses first. Oh, that's what these things are! You know what I thought these were, guys? This is stupid, but I thought that they were, like, you know those things that when you're squeezing an orange, you, like, squeeze the orange into, and then the orange, like, the juice will come out? That's what I thought these were. I was like, I'm so confused. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Yeah, that's what I thought they were. So I was a little lost. I thought they were orange juice squeeze things. Like, I knew it must have been a toy because, like, why would they be here? But that's the first thing it reminded me of, was the little things where you, like, you know, put the orange on after you cut it and you like, rah, rah, rah. That's the first thing I thought of. Oh, goodness, guys. Goodness me. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't understand. Okay, so yeah, I hope that it lets us interact with it. Oh, okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Cool. Nice. Oh, we have to do 2? That's cute. I kind of like this. I like this activity. I think that this is cute. I am, though, guys. I thought I could make it, but I can't, so hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, hold on. Let me do this. Alright, guys. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, I really like this. I think that this is a cute idea, and I like sort of, I don't know, the engineering in terms of, like, us putting these things down, and, like, it really does feel like that we are in the Toy Story world, because we have to do things that are very toy-like. Did I not do that properly? Oh, no, there they are. There's just, like, some little cups and, like, a thimble or something. Yeah, little cups that you would have for, like, dolls and stuff. Oh, the Be Right Back's still on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And the last one? I do not see it. Oh, there it is. Cool. This is a very, yeah, this is a very thought-out plan. Do we water them now? Oh, okay. It says 1 already. I think that's, oh, look, guys, they're so cute. They're like little, like, oh, they're like little, I don't know what they even, they're just like, they're adorable. Wow, they just like spring up. That's so cute. But yeah, I watered this one before by accident, like before we placed it down, so I guess it kept the watering. Oh, cute. I like how they're all at different sizes too, like different heights. Look at them, they're so cute. I wish I had something like that. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of Squishmallows, but like cactus shape. Oh, man. Hello, oh my goodness. I remember that you were like, call me Koga or something. Like you said, like, just call me this instead of reading out my whole username. But now I can't remember what you wanted me to call you. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're back. Hi, Koga. How's it going? Yes, I remember. I think, yeah, Koga was moderating during Persona 5, Persona Strikers. We are playing some Dreamlight Valley. I'm doing good. That's good to hear. I'm glad that you could tune in. But yeah, the cactus are so cute. They remind me of, I don't know if I ever told this story. But why not? Why not? Just while we're here, you know. I remember when I went to see Arnold for the very first time, it was around Valentine's Day. And so, like, what I did is that I got a bunch of Squishmallows of different animals, and I had, like, little messages to go along with them, and then I just like hid them around his house. So there was like an elephant in the sink and like stuff like that. Like they were all placed in specific locations. They were all like animals. So there was like an elephant and a lion and like a penguin. So the penguin was in the freezer. Like those aren't exactly what they were. I can't remember now what animals they were. But yeah, I got a bunch of Squishmallows and like wrote little like cute messages on them and stuff. And like that wasn't like his present because, you know, the Squishmallows are like a very, I don't know, like they're a very like cutesy thing. But it was just like supposed to be like Valentine's Day, like scavenger hunt. Sort of thing. So yeah, I remembered that seeing them for some reason. Arnold had like 10 Squishmallows at his house. But anyway, let's talk to Buzz.
Hello.
Arnold, a grown-ass man, has 10 Squishmallows and sleeps with them all in his bed. But yeah, I that's what it reminds me of. Oh look, it's Dreamlight Valley in the back with the little with the blocks. That's cute. Do you have a status report? The track is in place and at the right elevation. Excellent work. There's just one thing left to do. Take this toy car. Climb that ladder and push it along the track. With enough momentum, we should be able to unlock the window and save Woody. Okay, cool. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, so now I can climb the ladder. But it's probably not gonna show it. Oh! Oh, cool! Showing the car. What I meant was it wouldn't show us climbing the ladder like some, you know, Kingdom Hearts Deep Jungle stuff. Oh, man, but that was so cool. I love that sequence. That was, like, adorable. Talk to Woody near the window. Huh. Oh, okay. Why is he over there? That's not near the window, sir. That's, he's on the other side of the bed. Hello? How do I get over there? Oh, maybe there's another way to get up. Hold on. I thought it was the other window. Okay. Talk to... Oh, hello? How am I supposed to talk to you, sir? You guys are all the way up there. Maybe I was going the right way. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Like, you would think that it's this, right? But it's not. So, like, there's a book on the bed, but how to get up? Maybe there's a way to get up on the bed on the other side. Let's do that. You're never too old for plushies. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't think that you need to have an age. I still sleep with my stuffed animals. I'm not ashamed. I will say it. I will say it on stream. I still sleep with my stuffed animals, like, you know, as an adult. I don't care. Arnold took me to Build-A-Bear when he was here last time. So, like, I'm the definition of you can pry my stuffed animals from my cold, dead hands. Oh, wait, maybe we can take this as the path. No, wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Do I need to talk to him from the ground? I was gonna use that entire track to climb up. Hi, Woody. I'd love to, oh, there's the button. It only stays for like a second though. They gotta fix that. See, like you guys can see the talk button, but it's like flashing in and out. Howdy, partner. Why would they do this? This is so weird. Howdy, partner. You must be Calxiyn. Guess I know he doesn't have a southern accent. Guess I've got you to thank for guess I got you to thank for helping Buzz unlock the window. Whatever it takes to help a toy in need. And I certainly appreciate it. Buzz said you got knocked out of the window on some kind of mission. What were you doing? Well, Bonnie's family's on a vacation, and she left us behind to take care of something for her. She wants us to put on a play when she gets back. A play? What sort of play? With Bonnie's imagination, you never know. But she made a little farm out of pipe cleaners and popsicle sticks. And then she made a whole bunch of animals for it out of construction paper. Oh, that's so cute. That's our Bonnie. Woody looks so creepy from up here. Why would they do this? She's a real creative kid. But wait, where's the farm? Well, Bonnie's farm got knocked over and it broke. Pieces of it scattered all over the room. Did you knock it over? What? No. Buzz knocked it over when his wings popped out. And sure, maybe I happened to bump into him and accidentally pushed his wing button, but that doesn't matter now. What matters? Okay, this is like Woody personality. I think that this is good. Yeah, Woody makes me uncomfortable. Like the sides of his head, I don't know. All right, you're a good toy, Woody. Any kid would be lucky to have you. Ah, shucks, thanks. I just want to make sure everything's perfect for when Bonnie gets back. I think I might have some leaves stuck under my hat. Why don't you talk to Buzz and he'll brief you on the rest of the plan.
So long, partner.
That's so weird. I don't know why they decided to do this. Buzz is up there too, though, bro. Okay. Bruh. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel right now. Now I have to wait for the little dialogue thing to pop back up here, too.
Wow.
No, not you, Woody. I'm trying. Do you guys not see? I'm trying. This is not my fault, right? Like, this actually isn't me. Like, this is kind of dumb. Isn't it? Is it not kind of dumb? Am I just stupid? I have to go behind here. Like, I don't understand how to get up there. Maybe I am supposed to get up there somehow. Because there's a little book connecting to the bed, but I didn't see anything. I swear. It's not me. It's not me. Don't come for me. No! It was me! It was me! It was me! I'm turning off the stream. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Never mind. Anyway, you know, it was fun. It's been real. It's been fun. Goodbye. Okay, anyway. So embarrassing! We could have just walked the whole time. I was wondering. I was like, why would they do it?
Hello. Anything to report?
The answer is they didn't do this. I'm just stupid. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. But nobody told me, though. I know I have no back seating, but no one was like, hey, Cal, you know, you can go over the bed. Nobody said anything. You guys let me do this. You guys just left me out to dry like this. Oh, man, it's so funny. I'm so bad. I can't believe it. But the button worked at the bottom. That's the worst part is that it worked. Why did it work if it wasn't supposed to? Oh, God. Okay, anyway. Oh, man, guys. I can't. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay. Woody filled me in on the situation. How are we gonna put Bonnie's farm back together? I don't know how I can recover from that. Oh, wait, that was me. Woody filled me in on the Bonnie situation. How are we gonna put back the farm together? Well, I've been thinking. Bonnie made special blueprints that show exactly how she wanted it to look, and they're still taped around the room. You mean all the drawings on the wall? The ones colored on construction paper? Impressive observational skills, Calxiyn. I mean, I wanted to say, but I thought it was backseating. No, it's okay. I'm just ribbing you guys a little bit. It's my fault. I have no backseating, so it's definitely on me. I was just teasing. There's one problem. Some of them are hard to reach. Woody got himself knocked out the windows trying to get them. I could take pictures of all the drawings with my camera. Excellent idea. Then we'll take a look at the drawings and recreate the farm exactly the way Bonnie wants. Using all the tools at your disposal, eh? Now that's thinking like a space ranger. Just let me know as soon as you have the pictures of all the drawings. Okay, I like this. I think this is cute too. I think that, like, this is pretty different too. Oh boy, this is pretty different too compared to the stuff that we've done before. Does this count? You know, as a drawing? Change image format. No picture of us? How do I get rid of us? Oh, it's... hold on. Hold on. Go back. Everybody just stop. Everyone go back. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get it to the other mode. Change camera mode. There we go. Oh, I guess I still have to be in the picture. I don't know if this one counts, but we'll try to get it anyway. See what the game says? No? The game said no, but I guess that's not of the farm, right? So that kind of makes sense. Oh, with the gold stars on them, right, okay. So it seems like there are specific ones around. Yeah, so that one has a gold star. Bonnie is very organized. I was like this as a kid too, to some extent. Like, I don't know. I was a very organized kid when it came to wanting to play with stuff. Like, I remember, I think I've talked about this before, but I remember as a kid, like, we had this castle in the basement, and that was like our, you know, Barbie castle thing, right? I think it was the Barbie Princess and the Pauper Castle specifically. Like, I think it was that specific castle. But anyway, and so I remember, like, the different, I guess, areas, I guess you would say, right? Oh, look, there are the little stickers right there. I had areas of my house which were specifically designated for certain... That one doesn't have a star? No, that's just a blop. I had certain areas of my house that were, like, specifically designated for certain toys to go, in a way. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, like, the castle was sort of behind a couch, like a couch that you would sit on, and it was taller than the couch. So the castle was supposed to be... Oh, there's one up there, I think. I mean, there's a star up there. I'm not sure if that's the star, though. Like, this one was easy. The one of the penguin and the elephant, like, that one I understand. Okay, there's a painting there, but that's not it. There's the penguin. At least I know where the little paper mache things are, so when we get to them, we'll, you know, have them. Oh, there's another one. Oopsie. I keep thinking that's the camera button for some reason. But yeah, like, there was an area of my house, and that area, like, had to be the village area, because you would have the castle, and then the village. You would have the castle, and then the village was below, like, on the part of the couch where you would sit, basically. And, like, my entire basement was, like, organized like that. Like, the floor was for all the mermaid dolls, because the mermaids, obviously, like, that would have been the ocean, because it was, like, different levels. And so you had this big castle on the back, like, on, facing the back of the couch. Or I guess, like, facing toward the back of the couch, so you would have to go behind the couch. Then the actual couch, because it was a different elevation, was, that part of the couch, because it was a different elevation, was the village, right? And then there was a different couch, and that couch was separated, like, from everything else. Like, it was, like, kind of in its own little zone. And so that couch was supposed to be, like, fairyland, because it was far enough away. There we go. It was far enough away from everything else that it was, like, in its own little zone. And then I also had, like, a little mermaid castle, like a little mermaid-themed castle or something. And so that one was on the floor, because the mermaid land was on the floor. And that's how everything was organized. And if you changed it, not good, not good. So I don't know, I kind of like that Bonnie has drawings of, like, the set for her play, exactly how she wants it to go. It just reminds me of me, I guess, in a way.
Anything to report?
Excellent surveillance work, Calxiyn. Now we can recreate Bonnie's farm exactly how she wants it. Let's see. Yep, Bonnie has big dreams for this little settlement. Her drawings are quite detailed. Of course, we could add a... No, it would never work. What wouldn't work? I was just thinking we could improve on this design, but we need materials we won't find here in Bonnie's room. Some flowers, perhaps a adhesive bonding agent. I think I know where you could find all that. Come with me to Dreamlight Valley. Dreamlight Valley, is that some sort of expensive playset? Or a themed family eatery like Pizza Planet? Oh my god, this is great. Oh man, no, Dreamlight Valley is... a place for toys. This feels manipulative. Like, they're trying to help Bonnie, and we're, like, taking them out of here. And, like, Bonnie's never coming back. Like, isn't that kind of sad? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to do this thing for Bonnie, and now we're convincing them to, like, come to the village, right? Maybe this won't work, though. A place for toys never get put in the attic. Really? Well, if you think it'll have all the materials we need to help Bonnie, then I suppose I ought to visit. Go on a recon mission. Just wait here. I'll get a special command ship set up for you in the village. A real command ship. A real ship? Like in the animated short films Bonnie watches? Will it have hyperdrive? It'll have a hyperactive hyperdrive? Then I can't wait to see it.
I appreciate the help.
Okay. Place Buzz's RV. RV does not sound like a rocket ship, but okay. Isn't this weird? I don't know. That's where the princess origins stem from. Yeah, I'm a big Disney fan. Like, my family, like, I don't know. I don't want to say we're a Disney family, because that sounds weird. That sounds a little weird, but, like, my mom took us on a bunch of, like, Disney cruises when we were kids and stuff like that, and I really, like, obviously I like the Disney princesses, and I always had Barbies, like Disney princess Barbies, and then also, like, regular Barbies. Barbie Swan Lake, Barbie Princess and the Pauper, those sorts of things. And so all of my, like, we had like a Barbie dream house, if that makes sense. Like, we had a Barbie dream house, but I never played any of the, like, if I was making a story, I never made a story within the confines of reality. You know what I mean? Like, I never made I don't know, like, I never, like, oh, you know, me and Ken are going on a date to the movies in, like, high school, and, like, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I never had, play patterns like that at all. Like, I was not like, oh, you know, like, this is, like, me playing with my Barbie dream house, and my Barbie is a fashion model or something. And there's nothing wrong with any of that, but that was not me. Like, I was just not that person. I was not that kid that, like, had that sort of style when I played with stuff. It was much more, you know, it was always fantasy-oriented. If I was going to play something, it would have fairies and mermaids and princesses and, you know, dragons and stuff. It wasn't going to be just Barbie Dreamhouse. We have a Barbie Dreamhouse, but we hardly ever really used it. Like, it was mostly the castles that I remember anyway. But the tiara is actually a completely different thing. I only started using a princess character near the end of high school because my mom actually got me this tiara for prom, and it was very expensive, and she let me know it. So after she bought it, I sort of joked around like, oh, I'll use it all the time. Like, you know, like, I'll use it, I'll get the money's worth, I won't just wear it at prom. So as a sort of fun thing, I started to wear it during our YouTube videos, like, just for fun. And then that sort of turned into me, because I had, like, just a regular picture before. I don't know if you guys would remember, but it was my avatar, and it was just me with blue hair in, like, a leather jacket. It wasn't, like, anything in a top. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, but that's when I sort of decided to change to the princess character and, like, keep this theme, because my mom got me the tiara and, like, I don't want to say guilted me, but, you know, it was sort of like that. It was that I knew it was expensive, and I knew I wouldn't ever have another chance to use it. And, you know, princess at heart, right? I like the idea, you know, that, like, you know, everybody wants to be a princess. On my own YouTube channel, I should get to be, right? Buzz Lightyear is coming to our village on a top secret mission. He needs a special mobile command center. A mobile command center, eh? I think I got just the thing. If you're willing to pay a reasonable price for it, that is. Okay. I got money. I must say I'm looking forward to having the wee lad back in the village. After all, beneath all that molded plastic, it beats the heart of an adventurer just like me. Oh, well, that was kind of sweet, but I don't know how I feel about this, right? Because we told Buzz we were giving him a rocket ship, so isn't this kind of weird? Don't you guys think? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's cute. I like that he's small, and I like all, like, the Disney, like, magic and everything. I like that. I do like that part, right? But, hold on. How do I change the camera mode again? Oh, no. Not that. Oh, see, he's trying to jump up. That's so cute. I'm trying to change the, my god, that's really annoying. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Hide UI. Yeah, I just want like a clean photo, you know? Ah! See, they're cute. They're cute. They're cute. It's cute. How do I take a screenshot on my computer? Oh, man. I'll take a picture with my Switch. I think that'll be fine. Okay, anyway.
Over here. A little
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't this feel I feel sort of manipulative now.
Hey there.
Because now we've gotten him to move here. I mean, I guess we're gonna go back to with the supplies to Woody, but I still feel like this is kind of strange. I have to go for now, but I will keep the stream up. Gotta do the dishes in the bathtub. Oh, the sink had a leak. Oh, okay. Good luck, Lumin. I will be here for whenever you get back, and don't worry. That's like, I love to listen to stuff while I do the dishes though, but it sounds like in your situation may not be good to bring your phone or your laptop in the bathroom. But yeah, I hope that it works out. I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. Like, I don't know how to... Like, we don't even have a bathtub on this floor, so we would have to, like, just bringing all the dishes upstairs. That's awful. I'm sorry. Why are you enormous? I'm not enormous. You're toy-sized. Yes, because I'm a... Wait. If you're not a toy, I'm breaking toy rule number 1. I was supposed to drop to the ground and pretend to be inanimate. I don't think toys need to do that here in Dreamlight Valley. The line between what's a toy and what's not a toy, and what's real and what's pretend, well, it's all a little fuzzy here. I mean, I guess that's true. I guess I'll have to take your word for it. You know, it's the strangest thing. Now that I'm here, this valley seems familiar. Woody and I, we've been here before, haven't we? This place. It was a place where no toy went unloved and everyone had a purpose. Don't worry, all your memories should start to come back soon. I hope so. This is unsettling. For now, I'll do some surveillance and see if I can get reacquainted. Great! I'll go see Woody and we'll keep working on Bonnie's farm. Oh, okay. So now we're going to, like, do the rest of the quest, but with Woody. Okay. I hope that, like, we're not gonna do that thing where we go talk to Woody, then Woody's gonna send us out here because, like, we have to make glue or something. Because I'm assuming that that's what we have to do now, is that we need to make glue. I don't know what else they said, like sticks, flowers, just stuff that they wouldn't find in Bonnie's room. And I do have that stuff, but I don't want to go all the way back out to make it and then come all the way back here. But I guess we will. We will do it. Because we're gamers. I may need to take a break and get some more water in a minute, but we'll see. All right, Woody. Now I know how to get up there, so don't worry about it. Oh, man.
Boy, am I glad.
Yeah, Woody is deeply unsettling. I don't know why he looks so strange, but he kind of does. I don't know why. But he looks kind of weird, I think, compared to Buzz. Maybe it's because his head is just so big. Like, I know in the movie it's big, but it's not that big still. But yeah, anyway. All right, Calxiyn, if we're gonna rebuild Bonnie's farm just how she left it, we need to start by building a corral where all the cattle can live. There's lots of supplies we can use scattered around the room, but I don't think we're gonna find everything we need here. Don't worry, I sent Buzz on a recon mission. He's gonna help us find everything. Smart thinking, you sure are making yourself useful. Keep this up and I bet you'll be one of Bonnie's favorite toys in no time. I mean, obviously she'd love me. I'm so lifelike. Oh, this is so funny. And you've got all the cool accessories. I bet they're sold separately, huh? Yep, courtesy of Mr. McDuck. Oh, this is so funny. Forget it. Just tell me what I need to fix Bonnie's farm. Well, you can start by gathering up some of the pipe cleaners and ice pop sticks scattered around the room. Great, I'll go gather those. Oh, and watch out, they seem to be stuck to some candy and there's a lot of paper on the floor too. Don't worry, I'll get my trusty pickaxe and shovel. My trusty pickaxe and shovel should take care of that. Great, once you got everything, bring it back to me. In the meantime, I'll start trying to figure out how to put it all together. All right, this is cute. This is fun. I like this. I like how much effort they put in this realm, especially because I think too, is this a shovel or is this a pickaxe situation? It's hard to know. I think that like these are, yeah, okay, I see now. Okay, cool. Oh, they disappeared. The paper's just disintegrating. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that they didn't put as much effort into the other realms, but I think that a lot of people were initially disappointed with how like relaxed, I guess, Moana's realm task seemed, and kind of the same for like Remy and Wally. It did really feel like you only had to, you know, actually do one or two things. And you didn't spend a lot of time in their actual world. But I will say that I think that this one is a lot better. I like all the interactions with the room. I think like, and I like too that my biggest pet peeve in video games is when a character tells you something and then whatever they told you magically appears. Like it wasn't always in the room before, it just suddenly pops up and you have to collect it, right? That's like my biggest pet peeve. So what I really like about this is that all of the cactus things were already in the room. All of like the little paper elephants and penguins that we see in the drawing, they're already in the room, even though we can't interact with them. And I don't know, that's also a pet peeve of mine, when something is in the room and interactable, and like maybe we could have collected it beforehand as we were looking around, and like the game didn't let us. Because I don't know about these because I didn't try, but at least like with the elephant and stuff, we've been by them multiple times and it doesn't seem like we can collect them. So I don't like that. Like that is something that does kind of bother me in games sometimes, like when you can only acquire something that is in an area after a character tells you to go get it. But I do like that everything was present in the room from the get-go. I do like that. I think that that's cool. And I think that, like, that's, I don't know, like, that makes things feel more natural to me. So I think that that's definitely an improvement. It just feels a lot more thought out compared to some of the other characters' origins of getting them. This looks great, thanks for wrangling all that, but we still are gonna need a couple more things to rebuild Bonnie's farm. What will we need? Well, Bonnie drew these giant yellow daisies above the farm. Just leave those to me. I'll find yellow daisies in my village. Sounds good, partner. Oh, but we'll also need something to hold it all together. Glue? I'm afraid the only glue around here is preschool safe. It's not gonna be strong enough. Hold on, didn't you send Buzz on a recon mission? Maybe he's found something we can use. Why are you like this? Woody is scary. I feel like Woody would scare a small child, you know? Like, if I was still a kid, I would be scared. I don't know about you guys, but if I was a kid, I'd be afraid of Woody. I think that there's something deeply uncanny about him. Just a little bit. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if we ever met Buzz and Woody when we went to Disney World or Disney, like on the cruise line. I don't know if they're cruise line characters. Because I have been a couple times. I did mention this earlier, but I have been on the Disney cruise a couple times. And I remember Stitch very vaguely because, like, Stitch is kind of like a cruise theme character. Like, the thing about the Disney cruise is on all of the Disney cruises, they all have, like, beachwear, right? And so, obviously, there's still the princesses and everything like that, but for a lot of the cruises, there are special character outfits, and they tend to pick characters that best fit with the cruise. Like, now they have Marvel Day at Sea and Star Wars Day at Sea, so there are Marvel and Star Wars characters, like, running around, you know? But, back in the day, as far as I remember, before there was, you know, Marvel Day at Sea, because this was before, like, Marvel acquisition, I think. Before the Marvel characters started to, like, be around in the parks and stuff, on Cruise Line, obviously on Cruise Line, they were never there. That's a sunflower. Okay. But yeah, obviously on Cruise Line they weren't there, but, oh yeah, those are daisies. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking of? Dandelions. Yes, but the daisies we definitely have, and we only need 2, so I'm gonna just put them back in the chest. Yeah, I don't think that they ever had Toy Story characters out and about. They had Stitch because, like, Stitch with Hawaii, like, I think they had him, like, in a Hawaiian shirt sort of thing walking around. And, like, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, etc., like, all of Mickey Mouse's friends have, beachwear or, like, you know, cruise line wear. But yeah, I don't remember Buzz and Woody being there, and I don't know if they would be now. I know that on one of the newer Disney cruise line ships, one of the kids' areas is Oh, I have to talk to Buzz before we go. I know on the, one of the Disney Cruise Line ships now, there is, oh, Buzz is running toward me. There's a area of the cruise ship designated for kids that is Toy Story themed, and so you would think that maybe sometimes they would have Toy Story characters, like, go in there, because it's basically like Andy's room, and you kind of, like, feel like you're a toy, because everything is so giant, like, that's the thing on the cruise line. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen them before, like, IRL. Calxiyn, how goes the mission? We have almost everything now, except for something to hold Bonnie's farm together. Not to worry, while performing a survey of the valley, I located the perfect thing. It's an extremely powerful adhesive bonding agent. According to the package, it's strong enough to repair a broken hammer, and we know how much stress those take. Wow, I didn't even know we had anything like that. Let's see it. Here you go. It's like empty. Oh no, that looks like glue. Okay. This is very futuristic stuff. Oh, I see. This is just glue, Buzz. But yeah, I mean, where did he find glue in the wild? That's still impressive. Don't hate. Don't be a hater, Calxiyn, all right? If this doesn't hold Bonnie's farm together, nothing will. All right, cool. I like this. This is so cool. Okay, so now I'm assuming we'll have to gather the animals, and then we'll go ahead and get Buzz. But yeah, I really like how they planned all this out. I think that this one is better than the other realms. I mean, for Frozen, they kind of improved it too. And I like how not all the characters are realms. Like, I like how Scar was just in our world already, just sort of trapped here. He didn't get the chance to go back. And I like that with Ursula as well, that they decided to do that. I'm assuming there will be a Lion King realm, though, at some point. So, like, we can get, like, Simba. And it seems like small characters are fair game. So, like, Timon, Pumbaa, all of that will definitely be something. But yeah, I really like, this is my first realm after the update, like, after I first initially started playing, because I didn't get to play during the Scar update at all, and so I feel like that, like, there's a lot more quality. You can see the quality increase, right? Well done, partner. These giant yellow daisies will make a great finishing touch on Bonnie's farm. And hey, it looks like Buzz came through for us. This glue ought to do the trick. Actually, it's an adhesive bonding agent. Very futuristic. Ah, you sound like Buzz when I first met him. Well, looks like we got everything. Now let's try putting it all together. I'll meet you down beside the bed when it's all built. Oh, cute! Oh, it's like it's a little corral. Like, it is like a little farm. I knew that they said it was a farm, but like now actually seeing it, it's actually really cute.
Howdy, partner.
Would you look at that? Bonnie's farm looks great. I don't like Buzz's, I don't like Woody's little dance though. It looks just like Bonnie's drawings. Yep, it's like they jumped right off the page. I couldn't have done it without you, Calxiyn. Now, there's just one thing left to do. When Bonnie's farm got knocked over, all her origami animals got scattered around the room. We'll have to search the room and round them up. Oh, I like this, because, like, I don't know, like, Buzz is like a space ranger, right? So his quest was a rescue mission, and like Woody's a cowboy, and so now like the mission that you're doing for him is literally rounding everything up. But yeah, like I guess if I had one pet peeve, one nitpick, I would have liked to be able to collect everything before, because I saw these around. Like I knew they were gonna be important, but I couldn't pick them up. Like, if I had one thing, like if I had one little nitpick about this whole area, that's probably what I would say, is that I think that it's good that they were in the room, because I don't like it in video games when stuff magically appears that was not there before, and you know that it just appeared, you know, because like you needed to collect it. I like when the stuff is already in the room and like naturally integrated into the room somehow, and then you're able to pick it up. But I do think it is kind of annoying that, like, you couldn't collect that stuff before. Again, I don't know about the pipe cleaners and stuff because I didn't try to use any of my, my tools on them. But, like, for the origami stuff, I definitely passed by. So I feel like I definitely could have tried to collect them anyway. I'm totally, like, missing. I did not see those other two, though. Like, those three were in a very obvious place, and now I'm just like, guys, is this just gonna be like me not being able to see that I could have gone on the bed the entire time? Like, I feel like that this is gonna be a giant, like, Where's Waldo situation where I cannot see. I was not built I was not built to see. That is why I have glasses. Oh, they're not all penguins. That's why. Okay. Well, that's a different story. I was looking for more penguin elephant situation. Now it's like everything's fair game. I don't know. I don't know what the other ones are supposed to be. I don't remember seeing, like, I remember seeing the picture of the elephant. Yeah, that one. But I don't remember seeing the other one. So I guess we'll just look around. Maybe it's another butterfly. That would make sense, I guess. But yeah, I didn't notice that at all, that they were different. Well, I did take pictures of the photos. Well, there was one. Well, that was like the one of the little house. There was another one under the table. Like another picture, so maybe I could check that to see what other animal I'm looking for. Yeah, I feel like this is like needle in a haystack now, because I already saw the other ones, so I knew where they were. But yeah, that one's just a house. It doesn't have the actual animal. Oh, Woody's just humming to himself. That's cute. See, that big stuffed animal, he's throwing me off too. But yeah, I don't know. I guess this is good then, because I didn't realize, I thought I had found them all already. This is like hiding in plain sight. I'm sure some of you are like, I've walked by it 4 times and you've seen it 4 times. I'm just like, under the bed? This is a hard one. If it's out somewhere obvious, I'll be mad. I already got the one in here though. See, there's no butterfly in this picture, Bonnie. All right. Oh, wait, the little turtle. I didn't realize that was one of them, too. So I did walk right past it. Because I did look in there, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't realize the turtle was part of it. Listen, neither of these were in the picture. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't see them. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Check the footage. See if I saw them or not. I swear it was just the penguin and the elephant. I did not see the butterfly or the turtle in this illustration. But you know what? It's okay.
Hey, howdy, hey.
Nicely done, Calxiyn. I'll put these on Bonnie's farm. Hey, howdy, hey. The farm looks even better than it did when Bonnie left. She's gonna be one happy kid. Say, I can't thank you enough for this, partner. You really know what being a toy is all about. Woody, you spent so much time you spent so much time trying to make other people happy. Why don't you take a little vacation for yourself and come to my village? Buzz is already waiting for you there. Your village? Where's that? It's a place called Dreamlight Valley where toys never get lost. Wow, that sounds pretty incredible. And since Bonnie and her family aren't back from their trip yet, I suppose I could go visit. Not much for me to do around here till they get back. Great, I'll get a place set up for you in the village. Okay, well, I guess this is okay. Like, I was like, oh, I feel kind of bad. Like, I've just manipulated them into staying in our village. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt kind of bad at first because I felt like, oh, we just manipulated Buzz into going to our village and, like, now he's trapped here and we'll never see Bonnie again. Like, I know it's, like, a dream realm anyway, so they won't see Bonnie anyway, but now, like, now that Woody said that, he actually makes a good point. Like, Bonnie's technically on vacation, so there's no harm in them visiting. Like, that's the idea, is they're just visiting, you know? So yeah, with that added knowledge, I guess it makes more sense. I felt bad because I thought that it was like a bit more nefarious where we were like kind of lying to them to get them over here. But now, like, I think the vacation thing definitely makes more sense. Now let's actually see what this looks like because I would not know. And I need to see like what it looks like so I can decide where to put it. Oh, this looks fun. Okay, so I think that I'll need to spruce some of this up later. Like, I definitely need to, like, redecorate. Like, my decoration skills are a big fat 0 right now. Like, it's just not happening. Like, it's not going well. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've tried to redecorate a little bit, and it's been kind of a struggle, just especially because I play on the Switch, right? Like, that was my biggest thing, was, like, playing on the Switch is a little difficult, but I think that, like, Woody's house would be a nice addition either here or in the actual, like, lower area, because it does look like a carousel. See, now I get why people are heated, okay? Because listen, you know, this is like a kid's game. It's not that big big of a deal, but I gotta know, like, Dreamlight Valley, why did you give Woody this, like, beautiful carousel? Oh, Elsa's just running in the back. Why did you give, like Woody this beautiful carousel, and then you gave Buzz, instead of a rocket ship, you gave him this truck? I don't get it. I don't get if it's a reference to the movie, but I see why people are, like, low-key mad. Low-key kind of heated about it. So you're looking, to build a place in the village for the wee sheriff with the pull string. I think I remember him. And I've got just the thing in storage. It's an old carousel. Oh god, how did he get country accent? Before the forgetting, Merlin helped Woody by putting all sorts of enchantments on it. That sounds perfect. Oh, but I'm afraid it's not a showstopper like it used to be. It's been badly damaged. It'll need some work to restore it, and with all the enchantments, well, I wouldn't know where to start. Just take it out of storage and I'll do the rest. Certainly, there will be, of course, so be a wee bit administrative fee. All right, I'll pay the fee. All right, it's gonna need a lot of spit and polish. Don't worry, though. I promise you won't regret the investment. Once you've fixed it up, you'll see there's something magical about it. Okay, well, this is cool. Yeah, see, oh, it's broken. It's the broken version, though. Welcome, Woody, to your broken house. Oh, dear. Oh, Moana's just in the back. It's too bad they don't have, like, a reaction to it or anything. Oh, but that's cute. This is cute. It's raining, too. Damn, this is just the worst time. This was just the... Woody's gonna be like, what the heck? Like, what the heck is this? Why would they do this? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Moana's just walking in the background. I feel like she's judging. She's just like, what?
Hey there, deputy.
What is going on? What is going on?
For stopping by.
Oh, well, look at you! That's about the quickest growth spurt I've ever seen. I guess this place is just as magical as you said, so he doesn't question it. You know, it's funny, now I'm seeing you so much bigger. Oh no, he is questioning it, never mind. You look kind of familiar to me, partner. This isn't the first time you've been to Dreamlight Valley. Or the first time we've met. Everything's a bit foggy, but I spent a lot of time here, didn't I? A long time ago, before the forgetting. Don't worry, all your memories should come back soon in time. And you, well, you were just a kid back then, weren't you? I guess you're all grown up now, huh? Well, thanks for being such a great kid. Oh, this is cute! Oh, you know, I've never gotten to come and right out and say that to anyone before. Okay, Woody, okay, you got me. That's like, oh, that makes me so emotional. Thank you for being my toy, Woody. Oh, guys, that's so fucking cute. That's so cute. Hey, now, I was just doing my job. Well, I guess I ought to explore a bit, see if I can help folks out while I'm here. You can just relax, you know. Yeah, well, if you ask Buzz, that's not really my strong suit. Say, maybe I could organize a buddy system to make sure no one gets lost. Or hold a plastic corrosion awareness meeting. I bet a few folks could use reminders about the dangers of vents and grates.
I have no idea how far I'd go.
Damn, see, Moana's just like, I have no clue what is going on. You know, I think I'm gonna like this place. Suppose it must be what it feels like when someone finds a bunch of their old favorite toys in the attic. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Why is the music distorted again? Ruining my moment. Oh, that was cute though. I really like that. That makes the moment with Woody so much more heartfelt. Like, I didn't know if I was really gonna like him that much, to be honest. But I changed my mind. I do like him. I think that this is cute. Oh, look at him. He's just running around.
Hey, howdy, hey.
Say, Calxiyn, any chance you can help me? I've been trying to be a good neighbor to the folks around here, but I've hit a bit of a bump in the road. Wait, what about his house? That's great, whenever you can. Oh, okay. Well, that's sort of strange. I thought that the next quest would be to spruce up his house or something. Can we not fix this? How do I fix this? Uh-oh. What? Oh dear. Oh dear me. Maybe I can I do this now? Break rocks, no. Oh, well, this is cute. I do like the inside. But yeah, like, it's kind of scuffed. Do you guys know, Madcap, do you know how to do this quest? Like, do you know how to fix his house? Is it tied to Scrooge or is it tied to... Because Scrooge was the one who brought it up. So maybe it's Scrooge, but Woody seems to want to do something else. And, oops, sorry. Scrooge seems to want to do something else, and I don't know if we're gonna have the chance to do that this stream, but I would like to fix his actual home. Like, good God. Sir, please, you can't live like this. You know? I don't play the game. Oh, okay. I thought you did, because earlier, you saw the pencil crack, but I guess you just... Yeah, I guess you just saw it. You didn't, like, know from playing it yourself. Okay, well, let me look at the quest log, at least. And see if maybe it's in here somewhere. Okay. It's also so, like, it's just thunderstorming. Like, it's literally just thunderstorming. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't seem like... that anyone has it. It might be, like, a friendship quest. It might be, like, a down the line or something. I know, like, Woody definitely has a quest available, but it doesn't seem like there's any way to, like, do that, like, at this very second, like, fix his house. Let me just collect this. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, that being said, this is such a gloomy way to end this stream. Like, this is so sad. Like, look at this. It is thunderstorming. The carousel is sort of scuffed, you know? Like, this is a sad way. Playtime's canceled. Run for cover. Oh, no. Yeah, see, because it's raining, right? They probably can't get wet. They're gonna, like, rust. The plastic is gonna degrade. Oh, man. I like that dialogue, though. I don't know if that's why it happened. Like, if it was because of the rain, but I do like that little piece of dialogue. I do think that that's cute. But yeah, let's just check this out. See what's in there. Yeah, see? Okay. This is just weird to me. Like, I like what Woody got because it's in theme, and then they just gave Buzz, like, an actual house. Like, it's an RV. I don't know if this is a reference to the movie or something. I like that that Woody's hat is in here, I guess, but, like, I feel like that Buzz was done kind of dirty. I feel like they should have given him an actual rocket ship. I get that maybe it's supposed to be like, oh, this is covert. You know, it's hiding in plain sight or something. Like, I don't know if that was the vibe they were going for, is that they wanted to use, you know, the RV because, like, it's like there's a stealth mission and, like, you know, to do stealth, Buzz, like, you know what I mean? Like, uses the RV instead of a giant rocket ship. I think they should change his house. I would literally, if they were like, if they put out a fan poll, okay, I would rally people to vote to change his house. Like, you know what I mean? If they did some sort of, you know, fan event where you could vote and you could give them feedback, I would campaign to get them to change his house. I think it's bad. I think that they should use the rocket ship. I think there was an RV in Toy Story 4. Yeah, it feels kind of sucky because, like, Woody has this really cool thing, or at least it'll look cool when it's fixed, I guess. I gotta fix these now. Now that his house is here, I need to fix the lamppost to line up with his house a little better, I think. But yeah, and so, like, you know, Woody gets this cool thing that actually looks like an attraction in the actual village, which I really, really like. And then Buzz is just a car. He's been done so dirty. He's been done dirty. But yeah, I would literally campaign to get his house to be changed to a rocket. I don't know where I would put a rocket in the village, but I think that this is kind of like Woody's house looks so much nicer and it looks like an actual, like, piece of architecture, like how in Animal Crossing you can have, like, a carnival thing and, like, the spinning teacups and stuff. So it just feels uneven. It feels like a downgrade. So yeah, that's my opinion about the Toy Story houses. But I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up the stream, everyone. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys had fun. I definitely had fun. It was nice to get back into the game. Now I technically don't have any characters that I haven't unlocked yet, except for Stitch, because apparently you have to pick up the socks every day or something. But like, I at least started the Stitch thing, and like then we'll come back to the Stitch thing another day. I don't know if it'll be this weekend or not, because like I said, you know, I'm going back to school and everything, and so I'm kind of using the weekend to prepare, whereas today and tomorrow I'm streaming Twisted Wonderland. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. I had lots of fun getting back into the game and everything, and it will definitely be more regular than this. I am losing my voice, so I do have to go, but I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is not my offline screen. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.